I hate when this
Okay.
happens.
Welcome to another 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons one-shot. This one is going to be dungeon mastered by Lloyd Collins, his first attempt at dungeon mastering, and we're going to be playing a game in his Viking-themed setting. So if we want to go ahead and if anybody wants to introduce their channels, obviously we're probably watching this online, my Fantastic Dimensions actual play chat. Josh,
What'd you say, brother? I didn't hear that.
you want to go ahead and just tell us quickly about your channel and what you do?
My name's Josh. I've recently started and run Art of D20 on YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe. Check out Ian's channel. Subscribe. Check out Posey's channel. Subscribe. And definitely check out the Tabletop One-Shot RPG group.
Cool. You want to talk about your character for a second as well?
I'm going to introduce my character, sure. I am playing Bran Half-Elven, the 8th level ranger who prefers a bow. He was raised by wolves, abandoned by his mother who was raped by elves, and left in the woods to die. So he was raised by wolves. He's just coming out of the woods and trying to make his way in the lands of man.
Okay. So, Posey, you want to introduce yourself and so on?
Sure. My name's Philip Posey. I run the channel called Maps and Dragons, where we just talk about the most random stuff, from philosophy to character creation to encounter building. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing the character known as Merker Haskey. He is a 8th level high elf fighter, and we'll find out more about him as the story goes. And I'll pass the baton to whoever's next.
That's you, Vic.
Victor Christensen. I will be playing an 8th level Tempest Cleric of Thor named Hrothgar Einerson. He is a valiant warrior cleric who would rather die fighting with his friends than die of old age at home.
Awesome. Okay, so I guess we'll get started. This is set in a world I'm making at the moment. It's a Norse world, so you're talking Vikings, giants, that kind of business. You guys are 8th level, so you're pretty powerful at this stage. You're known as Herseers, which are like heroes in the Norse world. You're all named men, so your names are well known in the land, to the stage where you could go somewhere and people would go, oh, it's that guy, I get it. You've achieved a lot of great stuff. You're part of a troop called the Tusenkrieger, who are the 1,000 Warriors. It's the Adventuring Company that you're part of. And you've been contacted by a man called Jarl Thorbjorn. And he has asked you to undertake quite a difficult mission. His rune priest had a vision in the night, and he saw a tower in the Ice Sea. Now, the Ice Sea is a very unpleasant place. We'll get there in a second. But in the distance, far out in the Ice Sea, he saw the ancient Tower of Odin. And in there, apparently, he saw the Spear of Odin, which is an ancient relic, the spear of a god, of the All-Father, king of all the gods. And he wants you to go get it. The Ice Sea is very, very dangerous. But in return for bringing him the spear, he'll bring you into his household as Carl's. He'll give you good farming lands, raiding privileges, and more coin than you could probably count. But for most of you, the real reward here is the glory of being one of the men who finds Odin's spear. So you've traveled north of Svalbard, which is where Jarl Thorbjorn lives. And you've traveled for about a week in the Ice Sea already. You know it's a very dangerous place. It's full of shifting ice flows, it's dangerous monsters, and really, really harsh weather conditions. Sometimes the ice cracks and the sound is heard from miles around. And even though you're tough and you're used to the harsh climate, it's much worse once you enter the flat expanse of the Ice Sea. So it's literally just a flat plain of ice in every direction for as far as you can see. There's no shelter, there's no hills, just totally flat, featureless plain of ice. The wind howls pretty much all the time. Makes it hard for you to hear one another unless you're shouting. And it snows pretty much all the time as well, which is even worse because it makes it hard to see anything, and it makes it difficult to walk in the thick snow. On the 10th day of your journey, you guys are already pretty exhausted, but there's a break in the weather, and you're obviously delighted about that. And you can see in the distance, about About 2 days away, Odin's Tower. So that's where you're going, and now it's up to you guys.
Well, verily, I would suggest that we head to the tower with much haste.
What?
I would agree too. However, what vehicle are we traveling on? Are we on feet?
You're
Are we
walking,
on
yeah.
a boat? It's in a sea.
It's called the Ice Sea, but it is a sea, but it's frozen solid, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're walking on ice.
So I move a bit of the ice. I move a bit of the snow on top of the ice. I look down. Can I see any fish swimming below me?
The ice is incredibly thick underneath you. You're talking 10, 15 feet thick of ice, so it's frozen permanently the whole year round.
Wow.
There hasn't been water here or visible water for quite a long time. No one remembers a time when this was actually a sea. It's been ice pretty much for a long, long time.
All right, so no fish. Great.
Okay, so just so you know, the place is really, really snowy. It's quite thick with snow. You're talking up to your knees pretty much most of the time. So it's making it difficult for you guys to walk. But you reckon... Sorry?
That means it's up to my waist?
Yeah, pretty much up to your waist. Yeah, you're having a particularly tough time with it. The ranger's having a grand time. He's used to this kind of stuff, and he's got techniques for walking on snow or walking through snow. It doesn't really bother him so much, but the rest of you are having a bit of a struggle getting through. You reckon you can get to the tower in about a day and a half. You've been traveling for a long time, so this is like a serious boon to you guys. You thought you mightn't be getting there at all, you know?
And Bran, is this your kind of terrain? This is your specialized terrain, is it?
Yeah, tundra. So.
Okay, so you can assist us.
He's not, though.
Oh, he's not, though?
Brand just kind of smiling back at you, snowshoes trapped to his feet, big bushy beard up under his cloak. He just looks back. City folk.
The dwarf is lagging behind, I suppose. He's having a hard time pushing through the snow since it's over his waist. He's probably wishing he didn't wear all this heavy armor as well at the moment.
Yeah, certainly.
Brand's kind of laughing under his breath, especially because the dwarf's having so much trouble, because the elf's having trouble and the human.
So I actually have out a slit of bone, and the slit of bone is, I'm just kind of carving it out, and I'm making these two very thin, long punctures into the bone, and I'm holding it up to my face, and as I look out the tiny cuts, it kind of takes away from some of the glare from the snow. And I'm trying to find like a bit of cord to wrap it around to make myself a type of visor to be able to see a little bit better.
Excellent. Yeah, you can absolutely find some with your gear. You've got bits of string and stuff, so you can do that.
So I made myself some snow goggles.
Excellent. Okay, can all of you roll a perception check, please?
Sure. I don't see anything. I'm too fascinated with my goggles.
Lurk got a 21.
You got 21. Okay, you can hear above the roar of the wind. You can actually hear the wind is howling all the time, but you can hear a very specific kind of howl. So you can hear the howl that you assume is wolves, and they're relatively close by.
I've got a 17.
Okay, Vic, you're not able to hear above the roar of the wind, but Bran and Rurik are both able to hear these approaching howls in the distance.
You guys hear that? Sounds like wolves.
Looks like we got some wolves, people.
What time of day is it?
It's just the wind.
It is bright. It's always bright up here. It's summer, so the sun doesn't go down here.
Oh, it's the land of the midnight sun, apparently.
Pretty much, yeah. You're far enough north that when the summer comes, it's going to be sunny consistently until winter, when it's dark consistently again until summer.
Well, I just say, well, it's always the day of the wolves, boys. We might as well keep dragging on.
So what are you guys going to do?
I'll keep trying to follow the party, but I'll keep looking around nervously as well, and I'll have my axe in my hand because wolves make me nervous.
Yeah, I have my hand on the hilt of my sword, and I just take one thumb and I push it up a bit.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll keep my hammer in hand because if there are wolves, their hides will come in handy. That's for sure.
I finally break down, take off my pack, pull out 3 more sets of snowshoes, and toss them to him.
Okay.
I came prepared. I just didn't want to tell them that.
All right. So the rest of you can put on these snowshoes, and they'll help you walk on the snow.
Thank you, Bran. A most noble gesture.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can see the wolves. So you see.
How am I supposed to put these things on?
Strap them to your feet, dwarf.
I can't see my bloody feet. Give me a lift.
You guys help him.
I will lift the dwarf up out of the snow.
I take my bow and knock an arrow. As soon as one of the wolves gets into my range, I'm going to drop Hella Thorns on it and fire.
That's just fine. You can see them approaching. There's like a bunch of wolves. You can't really count them at this distance, but it's looking like a full pack of wolves. But they're about 5 minutes out from where you guys are, and they're running fast towards you.
Are they within 120 feet?
Not quite yet.
Rurik is banging his axe against his shield to make a
I was going to do the same thing with my hammer.
starts chanting in Dwarven an inspiring chant, a battle chant.
Okay. Does that do anything mechanically, or is it just excellent?
I'm sorry?
Does it do anything mechanically, or is it just excellent?
Yeah, I'm going to grant Bardic Inspiration. I'm going to grant it to the fighter.
I'm sorry, are there any trees around us?
No, 0.
There's no trees. There's no form of shelter.
None. It's just a flat expanse of land, pretty much in every
I
direction.
say the people that are smaller need to get behind. We need to create a type of formation where they can penetrate. Are there any magic users with us?
I have a little magic.
So do I.
I'm a cleric.
I take the palm of my hand and you see fire start to form up. And I say, let them come. Perhaps if they're hungry, they can eat their own.
Okay, so there's this really loud, really shrill howl that you hear, and you can now see them. They've come into range, so you can attack one of them, Bran. But you see that there's one particularly large white-furred wolf at the front of the pack, 2 quite large wolves behind him, and the rest of them seem to be, big, but normal-sized wolves.
Yeah, I'm going for the one at the front.
Okie dokie.
Crit.
Excellent. That's an excellent first roll. Okay.
And I'm using my Colossus Slayer.
You have to have damaged it for that to work.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So, 8. So that's 8 and 8 is 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage, and then because of my my Hell of Thorns, 27, 28, 29 points of damage to that first wolf.
Wow, very nice. Okay, yeah, so you fire your bow and it shoots right and true. Hits this wolf right in its left eye, and it howls in pain.
Nice.
Okay, so now we need to roll initiative, please.
All right, I have a 6.
Okay.
I have a 15.
What'd you get,
14
Josh?
plus 4, so 18.
18. And Ian?
On 19.
Okay.
And Philip, I don't know if you heard me, but I gave you a Bardic Inspiration dice. You have a D6 that you can add to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw you make in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can wait until after you've already rolled your die, but you have to do it before the DM tells you whether or not you've succeeded or failed.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Rurik, you're up first. Yeah, you can see this pack of wolves approaching. You can see that the one at the front has been quite badly damaged. He's injured, and he's a huge white wolf. Next to him are two similarly large wolves, but they're not white. They're colored like normal wolves. And then you've got 10 normal wolves behind them.
Okay. Well then, it's got to be the big white one, doesn't it? I'll charge in with a battle cry and attack him.
Okay.
Swinging my my battle axe. And it's a 20.
This poor wolf.
Okay, let's see here. So you're gonna do the same thing I do with the max damage and then roll 1?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 11 plus another d8, 16 points of damage.
Wow, okay, very nice. Yeah, that takes him out.
Really?
You want to describe it?
Yeah, so he's coming up, and I just charge forward with my shield, ready, and I swing the battle axe down, and it splits right into the middle of his skull, and the white fur is just sprayed with red as he drops down in the snow, painting an abstract little image in the snow before me.
Excellent. Okay.
And I grin and look at the wolves on either side of him.
The other wolves howl in fury. They're very upset. Excellent. Okay. Then it's Bran's turn.
Aim at one of the ones that was on his side. Move my hunter's or my hail of thorns over to him. That's 21 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
Very nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's another painful hit for that wolf. He's not a fan. Okay, so then it's the wolves' turn, and they surge forward in unnaturally clever formation. So the two big ones are going to rush at Rurik because he took down the leader.
Wait.
Yes?
I've been forgetting to put in my extra attack. I'll start doing that afterward.
Okay, that's fine. You can do it now if you want.
Okay. Arrow at the same wolf. Sorry about that, man.
That's no problem.
16. That's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Doing 3, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
Very nice. Okay.
Wait. He's already hurt, so add 5 to that.
Okay, very good. He's still up, but he's limping quite badly. Yeah, so as I was saying, the two bigger wolves, they rush towards Rurik because he attacked and killed their leader. And they are gonna. One of them is gonna hit.
Okay.
For 10 points of damage, and you need to make a strength save, please.
Oh yeah. That's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, so this wolf jumps on you, bites you in the shoulder, and knocks you onto the ground. So you are knocked prone.
It was an accident.
So he's like on top of you, snarling in your face. The remaining wolves
told me to do it.
The remaining wolves are going to surge past you towards the rest of the group, and there are 10 of them. So they're going to rush towards, let's say, 3 on each of you, and an extra 1 on Bran because he has been shooting arrows. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so Bran, 2 of them are going to hit you with their bites. And they're going to do 14 points of damage. You need to make a strength check, please.
Okay. $23.
Okay, yeah. So this wolf jumps up on you and you just smack it away as it tries to knock you over. They're going to charge at Hrothgar. Ooh, yeah, that's a crit.
How much damage did they do?
They did 14 points of damage to you.
Okay.
So, Hrothgar, you're going to take 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And you also need to make a strength check.
21.
Okay, again, you knock it away. You're not concerned with these wolves. And then they charge at Merker. And they all miss. So they all try and bite at you. You're too quick. You dodge out of the way.
Yeah, so it's kind of like dancing with wolves. You just see me move to one side, wolf goes. I pull my head forward, a wolf jumps over top. One comes through me in the side. Aha.
Yeah, you're too quick for them. They can't get a hold on you. Okay, Hrothgar.
Oh, dude, is it my turn yet?
You're last.
Oh, okay.
So, after being bitten so viciously, Hrothgar just raises his hand in the air and he yells, "For Thor and for glory!" And he hits the ground as hard as he can with his hammer as he casts Thunder Wave on the three wolves that are directly on him. And I will also use my Channel Divinity, which allows me to do, when I do thunder damage, it allows me to automatically do maximum damage instead of rolling.
Wow, okay. And Thunder Wave is a save for them, right? They do a dex save?
It's a dexterity save.
Okay. And what's your DC?
The DC for that
It doesn't matter.
is a 15.
Okay, yeah, they all failed.
And so the damage would be 2d8, so a total of 16 damage, and they all get sent flying 10 feet.
Wow, okay, yeah. So you hit the ground with your hammer, and there's this explosive peal of thunder, and all the wolves are just knocked into the air. And when they hit the ground, they're not moving. Excellent work. Okay, so now it is Merker's turn.
So Merker looks around, and he sees Rurik, Frostbeard, and he's down on the ground. Is there a wolf on top of him?
Yes, yeah, one of the larger wolves is on top of him.
I want to walk over to that wolf, real casual-like, and I see it's growling at him, and I want to attempt to grab it by its muzzle, tilt its head back, and slit its throat.
You are engaged with three wolves at the moment, so if you move away from them, they will attack you.
That's fine. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Alright, one of them bites you in the ankle as you jump away.
Sounds good.
You're going to take 4 points of damage from that.
All right. I don't even make an expression.
Yeah.
So I walk over there. I'm gonna try and cut this throat of this wolf, real slow, real deliberate.
Okay.
We're hiding under a shield.
So that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That is certainly going to hit.
Okay. And I'm going to add my damage. With this, do I get to add it to the D6? Is that the bonus you gave me?
Yes, you can, because I do have combat inspiration, so you can also choose to add it to weapon damage roll, or you can use it as a reaction to increase your armor class against an attack.
Okay. So that is 11 points of damage to the wolf.
Excellent.
Am I able to get it to start bleeding? Because I want to just make the snow in front of me just start to melt with blood.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you cut at its throat and there's a spray of blood, but it's still going. It's still trying to eat Rurik.
All right. So I'm going to try this extra attack now that I have it by its muzzle. I'm going to stab it again in the throat.
Okay.
All right. So that is a 17.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. No, actually, that was 18. My bad. So that is 8 points of damage.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, it's gonna have to make a check to see if it keeps on top of him. It does manage to stay on top of Rurik, but yeah, it's
I'm sorry, this guy really wants you, dude.
yeah, but it's looking at you for sure. It's upset.
Good.
Don't they know dwarves are very tough?
Rurik, it is your turn.
Oh, right. Well, is there a roll or something to get out from under it, or
You could just make a strength check, I guess.
I mean, can I just attack it from underneath? Am I at a disadvantage or anything?
Good
or-
disadvantage when you're prone to attack, yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll try to get out from under it then.
Can I assist him?
Yes.
Actually,
Okay.
it's on top of me,
Uh-huh.
and Merker is standing to like right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If I can try to turn a little bit and thunder wave it.
Yep, okay. That's fine.
Do
yeah.
I need to make a save?
No, that's why I want to try to turn. I'm not-
Okay, well, you'll just make a strength check to move it.
Sure. 9.
No.
Oh, did you get an advantage because I was helping?
Yeah, you do get advantage because Merker's helping you.
16 then.
Fuck yeah.
That's good. So you can kind of wrestle it to the side.
Teamwork. Okay, yeah, blast it with a thunder wave.
Okay, so that makes a dex check, right?
It is a Constitution save.
Okay.
DC 15.
Yeah, you blast it.
Okay, so that does 10 points of damage and pushes it 10 feet away from me. Thunder damage.
Okay, very good. Yeah, okay, so it flies up into the air and it hits the ground about 10 feet away and it's whimpering. Excellent.
And for my move, then, I will stand up and shake some of the snow off of me because I was pretty much buried in it. And I look over at Merker and I say, "Thanks, lad."
Tilt to the head.
Okay, excellent. Bran, it is your turn. You are engaged with 3 wolves at the moment.
Yes, these wolves come towards me and attack me. I sling my longbow up over my shoulder, draw my short swords. They attack, they damage me. I kind of crouch down and bare my teeth and growl at them. I'm attacking with my short swords, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 to hit.
That is just about a hit.
That one will do 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
15, 22 to hit on the next attack.
Yep.
Which will do 9 points of damage.
Yeah, you drop them.
And I immediately spin to attack the next one. That will do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Doing 8 points of damage.
Excellent. So you're like a blur. You just bam, 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 bam. That one to bits, and the other one has been badly injured. You stuck the short sword right in its chest. Okay, excellent work.
Like, the entire time I'm just growling at them like I'm a wolf.
All right, so it's back to the wolves. So the 2 that have that are still engaged with you are going to try and attack you. And one of them is going to hit for it's going to be 6 points of damage as he bites you in the arm. For Bran. And then the 3 that were left behind by Merker are going to run after him.
Let him come.
Try and attack him. Okay, so one of them rolls a critical 1, so he's running, he trips up on the way and he doesn't quite make it. The rest of them, one of them misses, bites a little bit too aggressively and misses, but the third one manages to connect. Doing 8 points of damage to you.
So he's got me on the arm and he's just locked on. He's shaking his head.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. And then we've got the remaining big wolves, one of which is very badly injured, and the other one which has just been thunder waved into the ground. They both kind of get up and they look around and they think, this is not going well for us. And they rush the bard, thinking that he was knocked down already. We can get him. And one of them is going to connect. And that's going to do... What is that? It's going to be 10 points of damage, and you have to make a strength check.
Bad dog. It's another 6.
Yeah, so it knocks you on your ass again. So it charges up towards you, leaps up into the air, smashes on top of you, and you're on the ground, on your back again, with the wolf trying desperately to get at your face. Okay. Then it is Hrothgar again.
And none of them wanted a piece of me this round, huh?
No, absolutely not. You just murdered 3 of them.
The one that just took the dwarf down?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run up to him, and again, I'm going to say, with the might of Thor I strike, and I bring my hammer down on it. And I'm going to use my divine strike ability this turn, so that if I hit, I do 2d8 damage.
Wow.
Instead of 1d8. And that would be that is a 16.
Yep, that's a hit.
Cool. Man, you're lucky I can't find my purple die right now. Ooh! 17 points of damage.
Yeah, okay, so again, the thunder of your hammer just caves its skull in, and there's a big explosion of blood all over the place. It's really, really grim. Okay, well done.
As I look down at the dwarf, you okay, my friend?
I'm under the snow behind my shades here.
You are Wolf Armageddon, Hrothgar. Okay, so then it is Merker's turn again.
So Merker has this wolf, and it's caught by the arm, and he's staring into the eyes of the wolf, and he sees himself reflected in its eyes, and behind him, he sees these hawks off into the distance in the sky. And behind those hawks, pointing towards him, is his sword, as he brings it down into the eye of the wolf.
Okay.
So that is 21 to hit.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so the blade just starts to slide into the eye of the wolf. So that is 11 points of damage.
Yeah, that kills him straight away.
So it just goes into one part of his skull and out the other. It slides back. Do I see another wolf to strike?
Yes, there's still one large wolf, and there is another small wolf. Both
how far away is the large wolf?
The larger wolf, you'd have to walk about 10 feet.
Will I incur an opportunity attack from the other?
You will, yeah.
Good. I walk towards the large wolf.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just standing there with my sword out to the side of me and just walking towards it. The flames are starting to emanate from my body.
Okay. The wolf tries to go for you, but doesn't quite hit you.
I laugh. And the laughs just kind of echo off in this hollow sky. So I go to attack. That is a 14 plus 7. So that is...
Yeah, you're good.
21. Okay. And that is 7 plus 6. So that is 13 points of damage.
Yeah, that finishes him off. So this wolf is already quite badly wounded, and you just finish him off.
So after I cut off its head, I turn and I look at the small wolf, and I look at him right in the eyes, and I say, "Submit."
Yeah, it's whimpering. It's whimpering big time.
I'm like, "Get out of here! Go, go, out!"
Yeah, it would like to run.
All right.
So then it's back up to Rurik.
Okay, so I spend half of my movement to stand up. How far away is the small wolf?
Like 10 feet. He's pretty close.
That's close enough. Okay, and I get actually 2 attacks. I forgot that the first time I attacked. I actually do have an extra attack as well from 6th level, but I go right up and, again, I shake the snow off of me and I charge at it and bring the axe down. That's going to be an 18.
Yep.
So that one will do 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Still alive, is it?
Still, just about.
Okay, so I'll bring the axe back up in kind of a sideways slash, and that's another 18
Yep.
for 6 points of damage.
Excellent. Yeah, you murder it. Okay. Yeah. So suddenly
I push it down into the snow. I say, "How do you like it?"
So suddenly it's deathly quiet on the ice sea after all the ruckus. The wind has calmed down a little bit as well, and there's just this. The whole place has just been painted red with wolf blood, and there's steam rising from all the wolf corpses as well.
I would like to say a little prayer and dedicate it to Odin.
Excellent. Yeah.
How badly is everyone hurt?
I just kind of look at my wounds and I shrug.
I'm down about 30%.
Yeah, you got the worst of that.
Yeah, I did.
I'm down 20.
Well,
Yeah, I'm down 12 points, but whatever.
Will we take a short rest?
that's up to you guys. Before we take a short rest, though, I am casting...
I want to make a cloak out of one of these white wolves
That should give me
with
time.
the head and the
Yeah.
pelt.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell on myself before we take any type of rest. Because I took some damage.
Okay. Cool.
I
Well,
I may as well cast before we take a rest so I can get the spell back.
Get the spell back on short rest, do you?
So yes, it's 3d8. Huh?
You get spells back on short rest?
Yeah, I can get spells back at short rests. I have to pray for my spells. I don't read them to memorize them.
if you can get you get a certain amount of spells with a certain level back as a cleric in a short rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And I've only used one 1st level and now one 3rd level. So plus my spellcasting modifier, so that is 12, 17 plus what's my spellcasting level? So 4.
What was that, Josh?
Does the ranger get spells back after a short rest?
I'm not entirely sure.
Neither am I.
Give me a
I don't
sec.
think rangers or paladins do.
Yeah.
That puts me back full.
Well, then I would just use second wind and then take a short rest and get second wind back.
Yeah. It's quite a large amount of metagaming going on right now, but I'll allow it.
Yeah. All right, so 16 points. All right, totally back up.
I just spent 3 hit dice to get my hit points all back.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys take a short rest, yeah? You sit down for an hour, you kind of gather yourselves.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, your mission is still to get to the Tower of Odin, which you can see in the distance.
So I have a little sketchbook out, and I'm actually drawing the tower, and
Okay.
I'm writing down in our journal little philosophical notes about my compatriots.
Okay, well you can see that it's not actually a tower as such, it looks like an enormous rock. So it looks just like it's fallen out of the sky and it's kind of wedged itself in. You can't see from this distance what's on the front, but you can tell there's like a design on the front. It looks like an enormous rock, like a flat rock that's just been dropped into the sea, into the ice sea.
The rock of Odin towers and looms before us. The wolf's blood write the ink of our journey in the snow. Just journal entry, sorry.
Yeah, I'm starting to make my way towards the tower.
Okie doke.
As will I.
Oh, we're ready to go? You guys good?
Yeah, I'll trudge along behind, humming a song.
As soon as we hit the tree line, I do start to look around for signs of wildlife.
There's no tree line, there's no trees of any kind.
Mm.
It's just like a barren landscape. It's just a wasteland of ice.
Yeah.
Am I seeing any more wolf tracks?
You're seeing, no, it's snowing quite heavily, so that any of the tracks would be gone pretty much immediately after they're made.
Actually, I apologize. I do not get my spells back. That does have to be a long rest.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so you guys actually managed to walk for about 3 or 4 hours before you reach anything of any interest. It's just a flat plain, but eventually you see these two rifts of snow, these two big piles. It makes a sort of a tunnel. It's not covered on the top, but it makes a sort of a tunnel. And you see that that's probably a nice place where it's not incredibly windy. Yeah, so you can walk through that or around it. It's just the first feature you've seen in hours and hours of walking. Everything else has just been flat and featureless.
Oh,
Hey, someone should scout this out.
I'll start to head towards it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, I'll watch him.
Kind of grumbling over my shoulder. Elves always say the most obvious thing.
I would also work my way there, but I'd probably move half of the speed that he does.
Yeah.
I will cautiously follow, meaning I do put my hammer in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, so it seems to just be these two big hills of snow. So these two big piles of snow with about a 15-feet gap between them. And in that gap, the wind isn't nearly as heavy, nearly as howly. It's actually quite warm in comparison to where you were. The wind chill makes the whole place feel a lot colder than it actually is. And in that, there's less snow buildup, and you can see some of the ice. And there's a big X-shaped crack in the ice.
Ranger, stop.
I stop. This looks like a trap.
Let me catch up.
Hey.
I want to test something.
I stand there, look back at the dwarf. He's a ways behind me, so I pull out my stub and start rolling a cigarette while he's catching up.
Would you like me to spring said trap?
So when I get up there, eventually, I don't want to enter into this kind of tunnel thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stand just outside of it. I'll hold my shield up and bang on it repeatedly, really loudly with my axe, and see if the snow walls come tumbling down or not.
No, they seem solid. They seem pretty solid.
I look at the dwarf. Are you an idiot?
What, you never saw an avalanche before?
Of course I have. I've also noticed that when sound travels out here, any enemy within 100 miles just heard you.
Can you, Rurik, make a wisdom check for me, please?
Sure. Well, that's not great. That's that's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, yeah, you got no idea. Okay, you do know, though, by looking at the area, it reminds you of something. Something you've been carrying around for a very, very long time. And you think, like, this looks a lot like... No, this couldn't be. This couldn't be. You have had a map of treasure in your pack pretty much from the first day that you left. And this place looks cryptically like that. It's got these
There's a big X on the ground? Crack?
Yeah, a crack of ice with an X, and there's these two walls that look like where you've been.
I put the shield down and I put the axe down and I start rummaging through my pack to see if I can find that map.
Yeah, when you have a look at the map, you can see it looks, quite a lot like what you have seen on that map all this time. It looked really cryptic the whole time. It looked really hard to understand, but now that you're here, there's these two barriers and there's this weird X shape as a crack in the ice.
Well, I failed my wisdom save miserably, so I pick up my axe and shield and I start walking towards the X.
Okay. So yeah, when you can see that about 5 feet underneath the X, the ice is totally clear here for some reason. There is a steel chest underneath the ice there.
Half-Elven, take a look at this.
There's a reason when they sent me on this trip I asked for more rangers, because city folk are crazy. I walk over and kind of peer down into the crack.
What do you think's in there?
I have no idea. Would you like me to drop you down so you can see?
Well,
Uh,
yeah, we gotta open it up first, don't we?
Yeah, it's
I'm
under-
making sure I keep an eye around the perimeter area to make sure nothing's approaching us.
Okay.
Is the crack wide open, or is it just like
It's about a foot open, but the chest won't come out that crack. So you'll have to,
widen it?
yeah, you'll have to figure out a way to open it.
I say, what's happening over there?
can the dwarf go down the crack?
No, you'd have to figure out a way to get in there. But you know, Rurik, that there's also weird arcane writing on the map.
Weird arcane writing.
So
I can't read it.
I walk over there. Is it buried in ice?
Yeah, it's about, there's this X-shaped crack in the ice, and about 5 feet down underneath there is a steel chest.
My hand ignites on fire, and I just point a finger, and this firebolt leaps out to hit the ice. Does it melt?
It does, a little bit, but you're talking about 5 feet of ice here. So,
This is an unlimited cantrip.
okay. You want to take an hour or so, you could probably melt your way through.
I'm like, don't worry, guys.
Okay, while they're doing this, I'm going to call call the cleric over, watch them. I'm going to go scout ahead.
I'm like, get some ice picks as I loosen this up.
Yeah.
Would you like me to open up that hole a bit for you?
What do you have in mind?
I hold up my hammer.
Yeah, I've got an axe as well, so
Yeah,
we'll
but
start chipping away at
does
it.
your axe bear the power of thunder and lightning?
Well, sometimes.
You are making a dent, but it's slow. You went to
Is it a bit like slushy now?
yeah. It's like a little puddle in the ice.
Oh, nice. Do you guys have any bits of metal that we can put on and heat up? Because as the metal heats, it's also going to melt and sink.
Why don't you step aside for a moment?
I'm not stepping aside. You step aside, son.
Yeah,
Okay,
while
I'll sit there and watch him.
they're all doing that, I'm wrapping my white cloak around myself and kind of sneaking on ahead.
Okay.
I'm like, be careful.
I have a spell that might work.
Bran, can you make a perception check for me?
Yeah. 13 plus 7.
Okay, yeah. You can hear this high-pitched yipping nearby.
Oh, no.
Move slowly towards it.
If you've ever heard like a Native American battle cry, that's the kind of noise I'm talking about.
Wonderful.
I
Yeah,
have,
I'm moving slowly towards it.
Okay.
I'm staying low. You know, I'm using stealth.
Okay, will you roll stealth?
Yeah. I critted, so that would be 27.
Okay, yeah, you are a ghost. You are a shadow. Okay, so you can hear this noise getting closer and closer, and you can see about 100 feet away what you recognize to be snow elves. And you know that snow elves are bad news. They are primal hunters who really don't like people in their territory, and they're yipping. One of them is riding a huge white wolf. The rest of them are walking and occasionally just kind of disappearing into a puff of smoke and appearing about 20 feet away. They're just like jumping around the place. And, yeah.
They're not going to understand this at all, but
I know those guys.
I'm kind of crouched down. You know, I'm making sure the snow elves can't see me, but I'm just going to put my hand up to my mouth and make a hawk call back towards the party.
Okay.
They're not rangers. They're not going to know that means danger.
No, not at all. They'll just think there's a hawk nearby.
Oh, but I did make sure to mention that I have been keeping an eye on the perimeter for anything
Yeah,
approaching.
you actually will hear the hawk noise, but I'm not sure you'll get what it means. Actually, roll a wisdom check to see if you understand what's happening.
Just wisdom check or wisdom save?
Wisdom check.
Okay, well, it's 22.
Yeah, okay, so you figure like, hey, I don't see any hawks around here, and that seems like something that Bran would do. So you're like, okay, wait, Bran's making a signal, so you get it.
And I let the others know something is approaching.
And I
Oh,
cast a spell on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
how is this ice coming? Have I made any leeway?
Yeah, you've gone down about a foot, I would say, in this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I stop. I crack my knuckles. I'm like, I don't know, guys.
I'm going to try to cast Shatter.
Shatter. Oh yeah, very good.
I'm like, whoa, let me back up, son. Come on.
So a sudden
Like,
light
what I was going to do is
intense erupts from a point of my choice within range. So it's right here in front of me in the middle of this X.
Mm-hmm.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I didn't think this through. I guess that includes myself.
Did I have time to get out of the way?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I was ready to roll.
A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful save. A creature made of inorganic materials, so stone that has disadvantage. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage in the spell's area.
Okay.
So actually, I did well on my save. I got a 20, so I made my save. So I only take half damage.
Okay.
Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 8, 16 points of damage. So I take 8.
Okay, so you point at the ice, and there's this huge crack and this shudder, and shards of ice go flying up in a big plume into the air. And then there's just this perfectly square gap that you've made with the chest inside. There's about a foot on either side. You very easily pick it out of there now. But while you're doing that, the noise of that shatter, which is thunder damage, I believe, has very much alerted the scary snow elves. So they all stop.
Scary snow elves. There's treasure right here.
They turn and look in the direction of the rift, and a load of them start
I wave at them.
teleporting to and fro towards the snow rift.
Do I see this massive plume of ice?
Yes, you do, yeah.
Those
I'm
idiots.
just like, relax, guys. I think I know these dudes.
Okay, so they're pretty much charging towards the rift. Bran, you know this is happening, and Hrothgar, you're aware that something is happening. Rurik, you have no idea because you've just been
I started
total.
spinning my axe around, letting it build up momentum,
Okay,
and keeping an eye open for the direction that I heard the hawk.
okay. All right, Josh, you can make a surprise attack with your bow as they near you.
I'm waiting.
There are 5 of them. 2 of them are wielding a spear and a sword. 2 of them have these bows, and one of them is riding a wolf, and he's got a staff.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay hidden, really well hidden.
Yeah.
Let them pass.
All right, so they're pretty much charging towards the rift.
As they pass me, I'll start to follow them stealthily.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not even looking your direction. They're running and teleporting towards the rift as quickly as they can. Yeah, so they pretty much are going to appear at the top of each of the rifts. So, as I said, it's like a tunnel type thing, and on each ledge, they're going to appear looking down at you guys. And now you'll need to roll initiative.
Found it. Oh, really? On 10.
Okay.
20.
I have a 17.
You have 17. You got 20, Josh?
Yeah, I'm gonna donate this red dye to like charity when I die.
That's what I want to do with my purple one.
You said you got 10, Hrothgar?
Yeah, I got 10.
Okay.
Look at that baby right there. He's a high rolling motherfucker.
I'm using my specially customized Viking dice for this.
Oh.
Rurik? Oh, he's not there. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure that you're going to go first anyway.
Yeah, I got 11.
You got 11. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Bran, you are first in the initiative order. So they have. You were hiding. You still are hidden. You've been following them, and they've kind of materialized on top of the two snowbanks. The rest of the party are in the kind of tunnel between the two.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my Hell of Thorns on the guy riding the wolf,
Mm-hmm.
and I have advantage because I'm doing a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
And I crit.
We're gonna have to nerf that dice sometime soon.
I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Wow, nice, very nice.
So, 8 and 8 is 16, plus 5.
21.
21 to hit with that attack.
That is gonna hit.
No, 21 damage.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that was 30 to hit.
Wow, very nice work. Yeah, so your arrow and your hail of thorns just fly and hit this guy right in the shoulder. He is stunned. He thought they were sneaking up. All right, then it is Merker's turn.
So the elves are standing on a ledge,
Yes.
surrounding us in ice.
Yeah, so on either side of you, there's like a snowbank, and on top of the snowbanks are the elves.
So what I want to do is I want to attack the snowbank itself with an arc of fire to melt the snow to see if I can make them slide down and make them fall prone. Is that possible?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I highly recommend.
So I'll do that. So I have a 16 to hit the snowbank. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that twice for both sides, for one side and then the other.
Okay, that is excellent. All right, so I'm going to make them do some dexterity saves, see if they can not fall.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so the wolf is not capable of dealing with this, and it's like trying not to fall, but it slides down the side and it tumbles, and the guy tumbles off the wolf. The two guys on either side of him as well go flying down the bank. The other side, though, they both make their saves. They jump up and with their teleportability land safely in the tunnel where you guys are. But
was that both my attacks, or was that just one?
You did two, right? You did two, one on each bank?
Yeah, well, I only rolled 16 to hit one bank. I didn't know if I should roll to hit the other bank.
No, I think you're fine. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's good to go.
Sounds good.
Okay, yeah. So basically, three of them and the wolf have plummeted down this ridge and are now lying like idiots on the floor.
I point to them and say, "Sick 'em."
Excellent work. Okay, then it is the elves' turn, and they swear in this guttural language, and the ones who are on the ground, they stand up.
Oh shit.
The two that have bows, they're going to take aim at you because you have ruined their day. Let's have a look here. Okay, so that is, let's see, AC again. Did I have that?
18.
18, yeah. Okay, so that's one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to be 9 points of damage. The arrow is going to hit you in the thigh.
I look down at the arrow, I look at him, and I say, when you die, it's going to be with this arrow.
He spits angrily at the floor. The guy who was riding the wolf, who's wielding the staff, he starts chanting in this really loud baritone voice, and he's going to cast a spell. He is doing this, and he's calling it, and you see clouds appear overhead in the shape of a thundercloud, and he lifts his arm up and screams, and a lightning bolt comes crashing down to try and hit the bard. So,
my god.
you are going to have to, Rurik, make a dexterity check, I'm almost certain. Save, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, an 11, sorry.
An 11.
Very save, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to hit you. So you get struck by lightning. For 19 points of damage.
Oh!
Yeah, so he screams this curse word in his foul language, and lightning just cracks down out of the sky. And very much hurts you. Alright, then there's the two guys on the other ridge who did not fall. They teleported down onto the ground, and they split up, and they charge the other two members of the party. One of them is going to run as quickly as he can for Bran, and he's going to make some attacks, one with the spear and one with the scimitar.
Remember, I'm like a good ways away. I have 120-foot range.
Oh, that's a good call, actually. You were behind, weren't you? Okay, sorry, that's my bad. He'll attack Hrothgar instead. He's going to hit you with a spear, and he's going to do... Ooh, nice. He's going to do 14 points of damage to Hrothgar with a spear.
Is Hrothgar okay?
I think Hrothgar's probably okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other one is going to charge at you, Merker. And he's going to hit you with his scimitar.
I don't even move. I just let him do it.
He's going to deal 8 points of damage with the scimitar, slashing at your already wounded thigh.
He's hit my thigh too?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck these guys.
Yeah, they're smart.
No, they're not smart. No.
Okay.
Not smart enough.
No.
Exactly.
Excellent. Okay, so then it's going to be Rurik's turn, who is still crackling with electricity.
Yeah, Rurik is pissed off. So again, I start to chant, and I'm going to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Hrothgar, actually,
Awesome.
this time. So you know what that does, right, Vinny?
Yeah, I get to add a d6 to a damage roll or...
So damage roll, attack roll, ability check, saving throw,
Yeah.
or you can use it defensively to increase your armor class against one attack.
Yes.
And then for my actual action, I'm going to look at the guy who is holding the staff that blasted me with the lightning,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attempt to cast Crown of Madness on him.
Awesome. I love this spell.
So he gets to make a Wisdom saving throw against DC 15.
Okay. He does not make it.
Okay, so a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on his head, and madness glows in his eyes. He is charmed for me for up to 1 minute. It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
Let's see, he must use his action before moving on each of his turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than myself that I mentally choose.
That is awesome.
If I don't choose a creature, he can act normally, or if none are within his reach. Actually, is anyone within melee reach of him?
Yeah, there's two archers on either side of him.
Good. Okay.
Excellent. That's awesome. Okay, and then it is Hrothgar's turn. So you're engaged with one of these.
So Hrothgar, using the same storm cloud the other guy just summoned, holds up his hammer, and he chants, "Thor, bring the lightning!" and calls lightning right onto the one that's attacking him,
Awesome.
doing thunder instead of lightning damage.
Excellent.
And I'm going to use my channel divinity to automatically do max damage with it.
Ooh, so that's 30 damage.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but he gets to make a dex save.
He does. Yeah, okay.
DC 15.
It's a 1. Yeah, okay, so that's 30 points of damage to that guy. He is just standing there, getting zapped to bits. And when the lightning goes away, he's blackened, he's charred, but he's still going.
Okay. That's what happens when you fucking mess with a priest of Thor with call lightning.
That's excellent. Okay, and it's back to the top of the order with Bran.
Bran's going to knock an arrow, aim at that guy that just got a Crown of Madness dropped on him. 17, that's 27 to hit.
That is definitely going to hit.
And it does 16 points of damage. Quickly knocks another arrow, lets fly. That is 26 to hit.
That's another hit.
And I keep dropping that one die. Hold on, I can't pick up that die. I gotta grab another D8.
No problem.
Doing 8, 9, 10, 23 points of damage.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so you're gonna basically, it's an arrow in each shoulder and he stumbles back. But he's still standing with his crown of insanity on top of his head. Very nice indeed. Okay, so then we're gonna go to Merker.
So, I'm looking down. I see the scimitar in my leg. I see this arrow in my leg. I pull out my longsword in an arc, and I want to rake it up his body, and then I want to come back down into his shoulder.
Excellent. Okay.
So that is a 19, which for me is a crit.
Excellent news.
And I'll just go ahead and roll again.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an 11 plus 7. That's an 18 to hit.
The first is a hit. The second is not.
Okay, 18 to 7. Okay. So max damage on that is 14 plus another roll of 10. So that's 24 points of damage.
Very nice.
And I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the one who shot me with the arrow.
You'll have to disengage with the guy you're fighting.
I'll just keep attacking him. That's fine.
Okay.
So that is 19 to hit. Is that enough?
That's a hit.
Okay. And I'm going to swing again to hit him as an extra attack.
Sure.
That is not going to be enough. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so roll your damage.
So that's 4 plus 6. That's 10 points of damage.
Excellent. Very nice.
For a total of 34 points of damage against
Very
this
nice work.
fucker. All right.
Yeah, so he's bloodied. He's in bad shape.
Oh, he's bloodied. Okay.
He's more than bloodied. He's in bad shape. Yeah. Excellent. Then we're going to go to Rurik.
Did the elves didn't get their turn?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's their turn. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
I get to use the actions for the staff wielder.
Yeah, it's his turn now.
There's still somebody standing within melee range of him,
Yes.
so he will attack. If either of them is harmed, he'll attack that one. Otherwise, he'll just attack the one on his left.
Okay. Yeah, one of them is. So let's see how. Okay, yeah, he's gonna hit him. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, he's actually gonna bring him almost to 0. So he, in his crazy, crazy state that he's in, just lashes out with the staff and hits the guy right in the side of the head. And then the rest of them are going to go. The 2 archers who are standing next to the guy who has now gone insane are going to try and back away from him. So they're going to run away from him and they're going to take aim. One of them at Rurik, one of them at Merker.
Would he get an attack of opportunity against one of them as they run away? Perhaps the one that was already injured?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll
Just
roll
have
it. Yeah, no, that's cool. That makes sense. He crits it. Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, he dropped him. So, yeah, so this guy tries to run away, and this guy is like, "You shall not leave!" And just cracks him to death with the staff, caving his skull in. The other one is horrified, and runs away from that situation as quickly as he can, and then takes a shot at Rurik. With a... he's actually going to miss. It's going to ping right into your shield. The other two, who are the up close and personal variety, so he's going to use... he's going to basically attack the guy who's engaged with Hrothgar. Is going to attack him once with his spear.
I'm going to use the D6 for that attack of the Bardic Inspiration to raise my armor class.
Okay.
It raises it by 4, so it is a 23.
He rolled a critical hit.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel really bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I had to say it before you announced whether it was a hit or not, though. So.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. So, what do we got? So that's... that's going to be 20 points of damage from the spear.
Ooh.
That critical hit. And he's going to swing the scimitar as well, which is also going to hit. Jesus. And that's going to do 6 points. So 26 total.
Oh, yeah, I'm bloodied.
So
Physician, heal thyself.
he jabs a spear into your gut, and then he swings a scimitar and catches you in your left leg.
these worlds are bad news.
Yeah, they're very bad news. And then he uses his bonus action to disappear into a puff of smoke.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Before he does that,
Yep.
I almost forgot. He will be taking the Wrath of the Storm.
Excellent, yeah. This is great.
You can thunderously rebuke attackers when a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack. You can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Fail save.
He fails the save.
And, I get to... Okay, no, that's not reroll. That's right. So it is 9 points of damage because it's treated as a 2. I don't reroll the 1, it's treated as a 2. So it's 9 points of damage.
So he tries to disappear in this puff of smoke, but you zap him with this electricity as he hits you, and it actually drops him after the lightning damage earlier. Drops him down to 0. So he just stands there wriggling with electricity coursing through him and falls to the floor smoking. And then the final guy who is engaged with Merker is going to try and do the same thing. He's going to try and hit you with the spear, and he misses. You're too quick for him. He then swings with the scimitar, and he's going to hit you. And he's aiming for that leg again.
He dropped, dude.
You hit him right out of the call.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That was a hard hit.
Yeah.
These guys are dangerous. I hope another one doesn't hit me.
At the end of their turn, the guy with the Crown of Madness gets to roll a wisdom save again.
Okay, cool. I'll be back in 1 second.
That's right. Philip's back now, too.
Okay.
Did everybody get dropped?
Hey.
No.
No, just you.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, so what happened is that you got hit in the thigh again for 5 points of damage.
Oh, by that same bastard with the arrow?
That exact... no, it's the guy right next to you. The guy who's fighting you up close.
Okay.
And
I thought he tried with a spear, but he missed, and then he tried again. Is that it?
Yeah, he missed with the spear, and he hits you with the sword.
Oh, fucking dual wielder.
Yeah.
Because a spear, isn't it like two-handed?
No, the normal spear is one-handed. The pikes and stuff, the reach weapons are two-handed.
Oh, all right.
And he uses his bonus action to try and teleport. So he disappears into a puff of smoke and appears over by Hrothgar. And he makes an attack then when he appears, a sneak attack.
Oh, shit.
He appears right behind you.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and he's going to hit you too.
Ouch! I might be dropped.
You might be dropped. So it's 11 points of damage.
That puts me at exactly 0.
Okay, yeah. So he runs you through with the spear. He appears right behind you. If you've ever seen X-Men, you know Nightcrawler.
Yep.
It's exactly like that. He appears in the air, and the spear just goes right through you, and he drops you.
Yeah, dropped by fucking Nightcrawler.
Okay, next it's Rurik's turn.
Okay, the guy with the Crown of Madness gets to make another Wisdom save to see if he can break out of the charm.
It's a 1 again. This guy's not good.
But there's nobody within 5 feet of him anyway, is there?
No.
So I'm going to let go of concentration on the spell anyway.
Okay.
And the guy that just dropped the cleric, I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay.
So, I think I'm just going to check the range. Is he 30 feet away from me? More or less?
He's a little bit more. You'd have to move about 10, 15 feet.
Okay. I'll move 15 feet and cast it. So he gets to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's another 1.
You got the DM dice and
Yeah, for real.
a creature. Okay, so everything that he can see, everything he perceives is hilariously funny to him. He falls into fits of laughter. He becomes incapacitated and prone, unable to stand up for the duration spell, which is concentration up to 1 minute. Yep.
Okay, so he is just so thrilled that he managed to kill that cleric that he's laughing himself onto the ground. Excellent. Okay, then it is Hrothgar's turn. So you're making a save.
All right. Damn it. Dropped a die. Hold on. I rolled a 14 on my save.
That's 1 success. All right, back around to Bran.
This guy, the leader that was on the wolf that formerly had a crown on him, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
It's 29 to hit.
That is a hit.
Doing 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 22 points of damage.
Oh, nice. That's going to drop him. That's going to drop him.
Kind of smile and move over to the guy that just took out Hrothgar.
Mm-hmm. So he's
Another
prone.
29 to hit.
You get disadvantage for range attacks when he's prone. He's prone, right, Ian? He said he falls on his back laughing? Yeah, okay. You get disadvantage for range attacks when he's prone.
Okay, my lowest roll was a 17, which makes it a 27 to hit.
Still going to hit. You are an accurate man.
Is he damaged?
Yes.
Yeah, he's quite damaged, yeah.
Oh, if I don't stop dropping that freaking die. That's 4, 8, 19, 25 points of damage to him.
Yeah, that don't drop him as well, so the arrow somehow, even though he's lying in the snow, just catches him right in the throat, finishes him off.
I was going to say he gets to make another saving throw after taking damage, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's done. They're done for it. Okay, so that's it. The wolf has run away a long time ago. As soon as he fell down the hill, the wolf ran away. And they're done.
Oh, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
So the one that shot me with the arrow, I walk over, I pull out the arrow, and I shove it into his corpse. Right into his eye.
Okay. Very nice.
So I walk over to the cleric. I use a healer's kit to stabilize him.
Cool. Okay. Do you need to make a roll? I don't think you need to roll, do you?
Not for a healer's kit.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so you're stabilized then, Hrothgar. Cool. So the other thing that you were doing before you were so rudely attacked was you were looking at this chest in the ice.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk forward and collect all my arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the chest and I wanna open it up.
Okay, so on the front of the chest, in Dwarven runes. Anyone read Dwarven? Speak Dwarven? Yeah, Dwarf.
My dwarf.
Yeah. There is a riddle carved, and it says, "My step is slow, the snow is my breath. I give the ground a grinding death. My marching makes an end of me, slain by sun or drowned in sea." And it says underneath, "Answer this riddle and you will see tremendous treasures hide in me."
Oh shit. So can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, one more
Yes,
time,
yeah.
slowly.
It says, "My step is slow,
My step is slow.
the snow is my breath.
The snow is my breath.
I give the ground a grinding death.
Grinding death.
My marching makes an end of me,
Mm-hmm.
slain by sun or drowned in sea."
I say your rain.
a sort of a glowing red, sort of melted metal X appears, and you can see that there are 3 circles, and one of them is now full of an X.
Oh fuck, I messed it up, guys.
My step is slow, my snow is my breath. Give the ground a grinding death. Something.
My marching makes an end of me, slain by sun or drowned in sea.
Makes an end of me. Slain by sun. Or drowned by
I see.
sea.
As they're trying to figure this out, I'm also taking any arrows the elves had. I'm assuming they had longbows, right?
They did, yeah.
Taking their arrows too.
Okay.
You want me to roll the rest of my death saves?
No, you're stabilized.
You're stabilized, yeah.
Okay. Well, in
I
that
go
case,
over, I go over and cast Cure Wounds on Rothgar.
Okay.
Take 10 points of health, Rothgar.
take 10 points of health? Okay. And I will also cast Cure Wounds on myself, but I'm going to do it as a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So that is 48 plus 4.
Is it winter?
It's not winter. Another
24
red X
plus 4.
appears.
5.
I'm like, guys, let's move away from this while we try to understand it. We have one guess left. My step is slow, snow is my breath. And maybe it's a frost giant, guys. I'm far away from this thing. I'm just...
Yeah, I can. You're not guessing right now. I can tell. So it says, "My step is slow, the snow is my breath. I give the ground a grinding death. My marching makes an end of me, slain by sun or drowned in sea."
My marching makes an end of me.
Sounds like a frost giant to me.
It's almost like ice, but
Yeah, sounds like a frost giant.
ice doesn't march.
Maybe it's a glacier. My step is slow, snow is my breath. A grinding death. My marching makes an end of me. Slain by sun, drowned by sea. Because when a glacier comes into the water, it's like
It becomes
this.
an iceberg.
It's an iceberg. It's slain by sun. It's melted. Yeah, I know that glaciers move.
Do they also do they get smaller as they move? Do they waste?
Yes, they do, because as they tear through the permafrost of the land.
I think you should give it a shot, lad. Good luck.
Well, I don't want to hamper anyone else's opinions about this. I've already been flippant and said rain and been wrong.
You're
What's
right.
the full thing?
My step is slow, the snow is my breath. I give the ground a grinding death. My marching makes an end of me, slain by sun or drowned in sea.
I'll walk up to it. Stay
Wait a
back.
minute, wait a minute. What are you gonna say? Just don't walk up to it.
It's either
Yeah.
it's either a glacier, a longboat, or a frost dragon.
I was thinking it was a glacier too.
I say it in Dwarven.
Thinking glacier.
You say glacier in Dwarven.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there's a satisfying click and the chest opens up.
I don't even care what's in there. I just raise my hands. I'm like, yep.
That was good work. So inside the box, it is a treasure trove. You find a lot of very nice stuff. No coins or anything, but there are some very nice looking pieces of gear in there. Inside you find two really fine sets of armor, which I'm going to let you guys decide what kind of armor they are because I didn't know what characters you were. I didn't want to put like armor in there that wouldn't be any good to you. So 2 sets of +1 armor and 2 +2 weapons.
There's more of us. So who wants an armor and who wants weapons?
I'm
I'll
good.
take
You guys can divvy up whatever.
If there's a +2 longbow in there, I'll take it.
I already have a +1 hammer. I'll take a set of +1 split mail if it's in there.
Absolutely. It contains your wildest dreams.
Is there a +1 studded armor in there?
Yes.
Studded. All right, I'll take that then. That'd be great. AC goes up to 19. Woohoo!
Right.
That's like impossible to hit.
Oh, you would be surprised.
So are we also going to be taking a short rest?
I will pick up a +2 warhammer then.
Very good. Okay. Excellent. Well done on solving that riddle. I didn't think you were going to get it.
Oh, I see. I thought that you were just like, okay, yeah, these guys, I don't know if they're going to get it. I'll say Glacier. That's fine.
No, it really is Glacier. Yeah, I've got it written down.
Oh, wow. Well, cool. I like riddles. I mean, I'm really surprised that we got through it so fast.
Yeah. It was actually a concern. I was like, is this going to take forever when we put this thing? But it actually was really quick, so that's okay.
So I walk over to the cleric. I put my hand on his shoulder. I look at him and I say, are you going to be all right? We've been through some battles together. If you need time, let's take the time.
I'm okay for now.
Are you sure?
I'm only down 15 hit points, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good for now.
All right. I would like to...
I have had worse.
Are we going to take a short rest or not?
What time of day is it?
We don't know. It's always
Can't
sunny.
tell, yeah. It's bright all the time.
Right, but I mean, don't we have any kind of way of judging the passage of time, or we have no clue?
I haven't
I
slept in 16 years, but I'm in health.
What time of day is it for me?
Yeah, you would know. The sun is kind of quite far to your right, which means it's evening.
It's
What are we
early
doing
evening or
tomorrow?
late
It's early evening. You
I
would
tell
reckon like 6, 7 o'clock.
evening? Tell them it's early evening, guys. If you want to take a rest, we'll take a rest. If not, let's move on.
All right, so we'll take a short rest, then we can move on for a few more hours, and then take a long rest.
If you want. Or we could just move on and then take a long rest.
Well, we might run into more trouble along the way. I'd like to at least take a short rest, get some hit points back.
Alright, yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Move the
I'll
D10.
use 2 of my hit dice to regain some hit points.
I got the shit shocked out of me back there.
Yeah.
Literally.
11 plus 5. Oh, you had your con, right? You do hit dice? Correct? You had your con dice?
Yeah, you had your combos.
You had your con, yeah.
Cool. That means I got 14 hit points back, which puts me 1 hit point down, and I'm good.
Excellent.
While they're taking their rest, I'll go up, climb one of
I
the
do
banks.
hope at some point we
Look out.
take a long rest, though, because I am
Wow. Yeah, I had
Well, I've
to use
only
the
used
rest of my
4
hit
spells,
dice.
but still.
I keep a lookout, eat some jerky, and that's my short rest.
That's fine. Yeah, you see nothing nearby. You can actually see quite far now. The snow has died down a bit, and you can see that. You can see pretty much in miles in every direction, and there's nothing visible in any direction. Apart from, of course, the tower, which is coming ever closer.
I holler down. Well, I don't holler down at them. I walk down and say, instead of taking a short rest here, guys, why don't we just take a long rest? It's late evening. I'll dig us a shelter.
Actually, I could do a Song of Rest during a short rest. Any friendly creatures that can hear my performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest, get an extra 1d6 hit points.
That's cool power.
Yeah, but I don't know. I almost like the idea of taking a long rest. Like Josh. Oh, I'm sorry. Like Bran recommended.
I'll do whatever the party wants to do.
Okay, then yeah, let's take a long rest then. In that case, then I don't have to spend all my hit dice.
All right, I say if you guys want to sleep, just let me do 4 hours. I can be fully rested in 4 hours, and then I can do watch.
You're fully elven.
I'm fully elven.
I'll take
I'm the only one of us who doesn't have a beard.
Yeah.
I'll take first watch, but first I grab my shovel out of my pack and start to dig a little shelter into the bank.
Okay. Yeah, with
I'm
your
just happy
with your nature skills, you're able to create a pretty decent shelter and protect you from the bitter cold, so you guys won't take any upsetting environmental damage. But I will have everyone make a con save, if that's all.
Oh, cool. I get to add half my proficiency bonus to my con save because I'm a champion.
Oh, very nice.
Why couldn't I have gotten that with an attack roll?
14 plus 2.
Okay.
I got a natural 20 plus 1, so 21.
Uh-huh.
17.
I have a 17.
Okay. So no one got below 15.
No.
Okay. So you'll all take 1d6 cold damage just from living in this awful, hellish place. So you all take 4 points of damage while you rest.
See, now would be a good time for your song, Bard.
So we have to take another short rest to do that.
Okay. Guys, why didn't we build a fire? I can build a fire like this.
Because we're sitting on ice.
No,
Yeah, we just burned one of the corpses of our enemies. We just set that on fire.
not that you're sitting on ice. You're in a snow shelter that will fill with smoke.
That too.
But would my survival count towards that, or?
And I have my cloak. I have the wolf cloak around me.
There's pretty much no way to avoid this. It is bitterly, bitterly cold. And when you stop moving and you just sit down to relax, your body stops producing heat and stuff. So you're just going to, no matter what you do, your extremities start getting numb. And, it's unless you have, if you're made of cold or you have cold resistance or something, you're going to take at least a 1d6 of damage in this place.
It's fair enough. It's a subarctic condition. So.
Exactly, yeah.
My teeth are chattering.
Yeah. You get some sleep, but it's restless and cold.
I'm meditating, and as I meditate, I see this figure hung on a tree. And I see this crow come down to the tree, and as the crow comes down, one eye opens. And it's Odin. And I wake up, I'm like, holy shit.
That is awesome. I'll give you inspiration for that, that's fun.
Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, so you're talking about 8 hours out from the tower. So you can make it in a day's march.
Okay, next day, I'm assuming I took first watch, I woke him up for second, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the lead as we depart.
Okay. So with you in the lead, you're able to find, because of your training in this sort of, what do you call it, environment, you're able to find paths that are less resistant and stuff like that, so you guys aren't exhausted by walking. And he's, like you said earlier, fashioned you some snowshoes, so you're able to walk without hurting yourselves too much. Yeah, so you're able to walk and walk and walk, and it is numb and it is boring and there's nothing happening. There's nothing you can see in any direction. It's just snow and wind for every direction for as far as you can see. And all that you can see in front of you is this steadily growing, looming tower, hundreds of feet tall.
I say to Rock Guard, it's so
yeah.
boring, I'm starting to miss the elves.
So do I. So do I.
I'll start singing like a Jimmy Buffett song, something that makes people think of a nice, tropical island somewhere.
Ooh, baby, I love your way.
Yeah, I'm just walking at the lead, sharpening my arrows, taking care of my bow. I'm an outlander. I'm used to it.
Yeah, you're actually, amazingly, managed to make it all the way there without encountering anything, so that's lucky for you. So you get to the foot of this tower, and it's called the Tower of Odin, but it's really like an enormous rock. It's like this, it's maybe 50 feet thick, but 200 feet tall, like a shard of a rock, and covered in these incredibly huge and intricate drawings or carvings and paintings of the various exploits of Odin. So you've got exactly the image you talked about, Merkur, where he's hanging from the tree to gain some knowledge. You've got him riding Sleipnir's eight-legged horse. You've got all these images of Odin just being a total badass, and when you approach it as well, the wind stops and it's no longer cold, and you feel kind of feeling coming back into your hands, and you feel a little bit energized from the whole thing. So obviously there's some sort of old magic going on here, but you can see that it's ruined. There are chips taken out of the rock. There are a lot of the paint and stuff has faded. It's clearly been here a long time and hasn't been in use for quite some time. What's everyone's passive perception? Who's got quite a high passive perception?
17.
Yeah, okay. You can hear already. You can hear inside. So there are some steps.
Mine's 17 as well. Or 15, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear as well. You can hear singing from inside this place. It is tuneless singing. It is not good singing. It is loud and raucous, and they're singing the lyrics you can understand. And the lyrics are: they break before our shields, they fall beneath our blades, their homes are ours to conquer, their children are our slaves. And they're chanting this, and there's things being smashed you can hear, and it's like they're keeping rhythm by stamping on the floor. You can hear inside here something is singing very badly.
It's not snow elves. Do I see any druid or ranger symbols anywhere?
No. Yeah, you can recognize. Actually, do a, what would that be? Religion check, please.
6.
6 is no good.
No, I know.
That's a 18.
18.
Good. Yeah, those are both good. You guys, you can see, there are along this around the door. There's a carving, but you can't make out what language it's in. It's clearly some sort of really ancient language, but you know that it's druidic in nature, so it's old god stuff. It is. You get the impression that it's like a ward, but the magic is clearly worn out because it's been scratched and smashed to bits, so it's no longer really readable. But there was once clearly a magical ward around the door.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of hold my hand out for them to wait. I'm gonna wrap my cloak around me, start to sneak towards the tower.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. Go ahead and roll a sneak check with advantage, because these guys are inside screaming and hollering.
That is a 15, 22.
Yeah, okay, so you're able to sneak up. You get to the top of the stairs, and you can see it's this kind of circular room, about 60 feet diameter, and there's a huge fire pit inside it. Obviously, once was a really grand room, but now it's kind of fallen to ruin. All the wood and furniture is rotten. There's just this one fire pit in the center, and the rest of it is dark. And around the fire pit are sitting these big, dumb idiot creatures that you recognize to be ogres. There's a few of them there. They're singing, they're drinking, they're picking up orcs and just flinging them across the room to each other, and they're just being raucous and not very nice, basically.
How many ogres? 3?
The 4 ogres.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, I sneak back down, move back over to the party. Okay, guys, we got 4 ogres throwing around the bodies of dead orcs.
Ogres?
Yes.
So
Really?
let's cause a distraction, make them come out here, we'll sneak in, lock the door.
Well,
Is there a door to lock?
It's actually more like a
they're just sitting there singing and being jerks and tossing around dead orcs, eh?
Yeah, they're sitting there
How far-
singing and
how
being jerks.
I say, was there anything on top of them, like a giant chandelier we could drop?
not anymore.
Not
I
even
mean, it
I.
used to be a grand hall, right?
It used to be, yeah, but it's fallen pretty much entirely to ruin, unfortunately.
Well, I was thinking if they're sitting around like a fire, getting close enough to cast Shatter in the center of the fire may be able to damage all of them at once.
Yeah.
But is there an exit? Is there just a room that's...
Sorry, yeah, there are...
If it's just like a solid circular room, or is there like another staircase that goes up?
Exactly. There's another staircase carved into the wall that goes up.
Is it directly... Do we have to pass them to get to it?
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the room.
I'm like, let's just call these guys out. They'll look and wander out in the snow, and we'll just go tippity-tippity-tip. They won't be the wiser.
Where's the honor in that?
Yeah, there's no glorious battle there.
Tippity tippity tup. I go clankety clankety clank.
I'm like, well...
Thor would laugh at me if I did such a
I'm
thing.
wearing half plate armor and carrying a big shield. I've got a battle axe and a warhammer.
Well, the good thing is, if there's a staircase, we can sabotage the staircase, so when they come down, perhaps we can make them fall prone and then attack them.
Very good.
There are stairs leading from the door down about 20 feet down to where you guys are.
We can oil up the stairs. When they've all entered into the staircase, I can set it on fire. And once they're on fire, we can attack them, and maybe they'll even slip on the oil.
Sounds good.
What do you guys think? Don't let me tell you what to do.
I think burning ogre sounds good to me.
Okay?
That was my whole idea, was shattering the fire that they're sitting around.
So it was the ranger who's rather sneaky, is it not?
Yeah, he's a stealthy one.
So I hand him my vials of oil. I have 5 vials. And I say, why don't you go sneak over and put the oil into the staircase. We'll call them out as they're coming out. I'll ignite it on fire.
Well,
I can handle it.
what we'll do is he'll oil up the staircase. And when
Lube
he
it up.
comes back, I'll cast Shatter on the fire, and then I'll get their attention and have them come after us.
Whatever you want to do.
Hand me the oil. I'm a half elf. I'm a half elven archer. I'm not exactly known for my honor anyway.
All right, sounds good to me. I hand him over my 5 vials of oil.
Perfect.
Or I'll stand at the bottom of the stairs, and when it comes time, I've got the signal ready.
Cool.
I sneak back about halfway up the stairs. Take the first vial, pour it out over the stair, move down, take another vial, pour it out. You just keep repeating until I'm all the way down.
Okay.
Then I kind of find a nice shadow to crawl into and give them the thumbs up and whistle.
Hrothgar, you wanted to go in, did you?
Huh?
You wanted to go inside.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can say you went up the stairs before he oiled it up. That would make sense. You wouldn't
Okay.
do that. So yeah, you're standing pretty much in the doorway. They haven't noticed you. They're still singing, throwing around orc bodies, pissing on the orc bodies, just being bad guys.
They're pissing on the arc bodies?
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Taking the piss.
Now, yeah, if at all possible,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to do the shatter spell, like right in the center of the fire, so it'll cause the flame to shoot out in all directions towards them and
Okay.
burn them. And if any of them are within 10 feet, they take the thunder damage.
What is the range of shatter?
It's a 60-foot range, I
That's
believe.
perfect. You can do it from the doorway then.
Yeah. So, hold on 1 second here. I've got to pull. Let me double check. I want to pull it up. My book crashed on me.
And I got it here somewhere.
Can I see him
Oh,
from
there.
the top of the stairs?
Yeah, you can see him standing in front of the door.
Okay.
Yep, the range is 60 feet. So each creature in the 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And I do. I'm going to go ahead and use my Channel to Divinity to automatically do it as max damage.
Okay. And what is the max damage?
Well, I'm using it's 3d8, so that's
24.
24.
yeah, 24.
And they make a con save?
Yep, it's con save.
Okay. So 3 of them are standing close enough. 1 of them is off to the side. Okay, and 1 of them makes the save. Does he take half damage?
Yes, he will take half damage.
Okay. Just let me figure out the hit points and I'll explain what happens. So 15.
As soon as I hear that fire explode, I do go ahead and ready my first arrow.
And any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the 24 points of damage. So
Awesome. Okay. So you walk in there and you're shouting. That's how clerics cast spells of Thor. They shout their spells and they still haven't noticed you. They're just busy wrecking the place. They just don't care. And you complete your spell and there's this huge thunderclap in the middle of the room, right in the center of the fire, and it sends sparks and embers all over the place. And 2 of the ogres are knocked back 10 feet, and the rest of them are showered in sparks and stuff. And they howl in misery, and they are really, really pissed. So then they kind of look around for the source of this thing and have no idea what the hell is going on.
And I start singing very loudly and banging my hammer against my shield.
Okay.
I'm singing a song about when Odin had too much to drink, and just too much partying one night, and then the next day he had a particularly nasty bowel movement, and the ogre race was created.
haha.
That's cool. You can have inspiration for that. That's very good.
And while I'm doing that, my song is going to provide bardic inspiration to the cleric, since he's within sight, just in case you need it.
Great. Okay. So they hear this song. One of them manages to hear it and kind of goes, over there, crush, and they just start thumping really slowly, dragging these giant tree branches behind them as they lumber over towards Hrothgar. And that's going to be initiative time.
Okay. I have a 20.
18.
Not natural.
Okay.
21. 17 plus 4.
Very good. Ian?
15.
15. And Hrothgar?
18.
18. So the ogres are going in a week, and the rest of you get to go first. Bran, you are first.
Okay, as soon as I see one of them, I'm using my bonus action to cast Hell of Thorns on it.
Mm-hmm.
My first
But
attack...
they haven't gotten to the doorway yet. One of them has gotten to the doorway, the other ones haven't, so you can't see them in the room yet.
Okay, can I see the one in the doorway?
Yes. You'll have to shoot past Vic, but that's fine.
That's the one getting it dropped on it. And my first attack is 18 plus 11 now, so it's 28, 29 to hit.
Yeah.
It's 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage.
Wow, nice.
Second attack is, well, that would be a 3 plus 11, so that's 14 to hit. Does that hit?
14 is... yes, that's a hit.
What?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 damage.
So much damage. Holy crap. Rangers. Okay. Okay, yeah, so he walks out and it's just boom, boom, 2 arrows in each eye and he just drops forwards. Hrothgar, make a dexterity check to get out of the way.
19. Yeah, it's a 19.
You can definitely jump out of the way and he just lumbers forward and knocks a big cloud of dust up as he hits the ground. Okay, so then it's Merker's turn.
And I guess they haven't started their way down the...
No, they're very slow, so they haven't gone yet. So they haven't come out of the tower yet.
Do I have visual contact with them? Am I able to see up top? Because I'm downstairs.
No, you can't see into the room.
I can't see into the room. Well, I'm just going to ready an action for when they come downstairs to ignite the stairs on fire.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, then it's Hrothgar's turn. You can see into the room.
Okay. And how far away is the closest one to me?
I'm going to say 40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah.
Shit. Well then, I am going to cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'll read that off to you here in just a second. As what you see.
Oh yeah, I've got it here. Okay, yeah. So you summon a floating spectral weapon.
A spectral, almost like a spectral copy of Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer, forms right next to the ogre that's closest to me, and it attacks him. It comes like wailing into his kneecap, or into him, hopefully around the knees.
Okay. So do you do an attack roll? Yeah.
Yes. Natural 20 crit.
Excellent news. Okay, so the damage is 2d8 plus your spell, or like it's 8 plus your spellcasting modifier, and then you roll a d8.
Yeah, 8 plus my spellcasting modifier, so 12 plus a d8. And that would be 7, so 19 points.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, so this hammer just cracks into his knee, and he kind of stumbles a bit, but he's still going.
Yeah.
And he roars out in pain, and he says, "Me will crush you to goo."
And I continue smirking at him.
And then it is Rurik's turn.
Okay. So I'm still at the bottom of the stairs, banging my... And so looking at the top, I can still see the cleric?
Yeah.
And I can see one of the ogres there?
No, one of the ogres has fallen down dead, but the rest of them are still inside the room.
The rest of them are inside the room. Then I will Dimension Door to the top.
Nice. Very nice. So do you want Dimension Door into the room or on just to the top of the stairs?
I think I have to be able to see, so just the top of the stairs.
Cool. Okay. Excellent. All right.
So that's my action, and then I can see into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the ogres are...
The ogres, closest one is about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Then I believe this is a bonus action. Let me just double check. It's a cantrip. It's not a bonus action. Never mind. Okay. Then in that case, then I will just stand there and I will continue smashing my hammer against my shield.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. So
He
the
sings
ogres,
a song about the ogres being Odin's excrement.
yeah, they're not happy about that at all. So they finally get to act. They kind of get their shit together and they start lumbering over towards the door. No vague strategy. They just are running at the door with the hopes of crushing you. The door is wide enough to accommodate two ogres, so two of them run up to the door, and they're both going to take a swing, one each. So the first one's going to swing for Hrothgar with a natural 20.
Fuck.
Ow.
Let's see. Yeah, you're getting a tough time today.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty. This is the third time. I like it.
This is bad news, Hrothgar. Oh, Jesus. You're going to take 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
So he swings this tree trunk and it just absolutely minces you.
Eight. It's too late now, never mind.
Oh, the inspiration, yeah.
It wouldn't matter now because it's a critical hit. So
Yeah. So he minces you and he's going to roar and smash his chest like a gorilla. And then the next one is going to take a swing at Rurik. Let's see what he is. That's going to hit for 14 points of damage. The other ogre is standing right behind them with no idea how to get through the door. They can't figure it out. The two of them are standing in front of him, and he's like, guys, move. But they don't get it. And then you hear this rumbling. You can feel it in the ground. It's sort of like, poof, poof. If you've seen Jurassic Park, it's that kind of thing. And the two guys who are at the top of the stairs are horrified to see a boot come walking down the stairs. You can see the icy blue skin on the legs, and it just keeps walking down. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you recognize it to be a frost giant. This thing is about 21 feet tall. It's got a great sword dragging behind it, and the great sword is easily twice as tall as you are, and it's walking towards the entrance. Behind it comes another one. This one, though, is not armed. It's just got wraps around, like a boxer, around its fists. So the two of them are walking down the stairs, and they stand in the room, and they point at you guys, and they say, "Dinner!" Okay, so then it's back around to Bran.
Okay, all the ogres are gone.
No, there's still three ogres. There's two in the doorway and one behind them.
Okay, there's two in the doorway. I'm gonna move my Hell of Arrows over to that one, or Hell of Thorns, and I'm gonna attack him. 13 plus 11 to hit.
That's a hit.
Is the one I'm attacking already injured?
Yes, they're actually all already injured now.
Okay, on the first one, the first attack it does 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 22 points of damage.
Drops them.
Attacking the next one. That's a 17 plus 11 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that one does 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 points of damage.
That drops him as well. So again, this ranger, man. So it's another case of just an arrow perfectly into the eye of each one, and they drop forward. Actually, they drop backwards onto the other ogre, who just kind of pushes them to the side and walks out.
Okay, then I'm going to use my move action, because nobody's come down the stairs where we put this oil. So I'm going to use my move action to start to run up the stairs, hit the wall, and try to jump over the oil.
Okay, so that'll be acrobatics.
Yeah.
Here's the real time. We still got bigger trouble coming.
19 plus 7.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you can bounce off the wall, jump up the stairs, and hang out with the other guys. Okay, then it's Merker's turn.
Can I see the troll in the doorway?
The ogre, you can. The ogre, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay.
So
Don't roll a critical miss, please.
no, that is a natural 18 plus 4, so 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So that's 2d10 worth of fire damage.
Wow. Nice.
So that is 16 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it again.
Very good.
So that is 13 plus 4, so 17 to hit.
That's another hit.
Okay. 2d10. Oops. So that is 9 plus 8, 17 points of damage.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, so he howls in pain as he goes up in flames. He doesn't even know where it's coming from. He can't figure it out. He looks at the in front of him.
Does he fall down into the staircase?
If you expend your inspiration, he will fall down the staircase.
Yes, I will do that. Yes, that's fine.
Oh, wait!
So he is on fire. He's panicking. He doesn't understand what's happening. He pushes past the two guys in front of him.
Sidestep.
Yeah. And he slips on the oil and just the whole way down the stairs. He then catches up in the flames from the oil. And I'll let you roll 2d10 for that as well, Philip.
Oh, whoa, amazing. So that is 8 points of damage.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So he's up in flames. He's rolling around on the ground, screaming. He just has no idea what's happening. But he's not happy about it.
God, he's not dead yet? What the
No,
fuck?
he's actually still going. Yeah.
Wow.
They're not smart, but they certainly are tough.
It's a sturdy folk.
All right, Hrothgar, it is your turn.
Okay, my first question is, as far as the spiritual weapon goes, is there any creature within 20 feet of it?
Yeah, the frost giants are within range of it.
Okay, so I will be moving it to one of them to attack.
So one of them is armed, one of them is unarmed. Which one?
The armed one.
Okay.
So this is technically a bonus action, by the way.
Okay.
But it's 16 plus 7, so 23.
23 is going to hit.
Okay, and so the damage, 12 points.
Very nice. Okay.
And then for my turn, my spiritual, let me make sure. Oh no, it does stay for 1 minute. It doesn't have to be concentrated on. Good. As I cast Spirit Guardians for my action.
Yeah. This is awesome.
I can choose any number of creatures I don't want affected by it, which of course will be the party.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, spirits form around me to protect me to a distance of 15 feet for a duration of up to 10 minutes as long as I concentrate on it.
Okay.
They come out looking almost like angels.
Excellent.
And
Valkyries.
when a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
That is excellent. Very nice.
But since I am casting it, I'm going to go ahead and cast it as a 4th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
It will be 48 damage.
Wow. Awesome. Okay, excellent.
And that is...
All right, Rurik.
Are the two giants within melee range of each other?
Of each other, yes.
And I'm going to attempt to cast Crown of Madness
Oh, excellent.
on the one with the sword.
Oh my god. High five.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. We got this, guys.
With DC 15.
Okay. Let me just check his wisdom. I haven't got that written down. 1 second. I can't imagine he has a +2 modifier, but just in case. This is game changing. So I've got a PDF. It's very hard to find stuff in it.
I'm biting my nails.
Here we go. Frost Giant. No, okay, he failed it.
Excellent.
Oh, this is such bad news.
Just wait.
Bad news. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay here where I could see him.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay, so he is charmed by you, is that right?
Yes. Actually, as a bonus action, I will provide Bardic Inspiration to the Ranger.
Okay. Okie dokie, excellent. So then it's the giant's turn. So
he is going to do a melee attack against the unarmed one.
oh, this is so upsetting. Okay, so does it say he, because he has a multi-attack ability, does he attack twice, or I guess once, right? He just makes basic.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not a humanoid.
He's a human. No, oh, I don't know. He's a giant. It
Giants
says,
would be humanoid.
it says huge giant as his type.
And so that would not be humanoid, would it?
Humanoid, I would say.
Yeah, 2 arms and 2 legs. That's humanoid.
Yeah, so, well, it says that if that's the case,
For the sake of it being interesting, I'll allow it.
before moving on each of his turns, he makes a melee attack. So his melee attack is 2 attacks. He gets 2 attacks against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, he hits him once. Oh, this is so bad. It does so much damage.
He gets to make another wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Roll 2 1s in his damage. So, yeah, he hits the... out of nowhere, he raises up a sword and smashes the other giant with his greatsword, and he does some damage to him. Okay. Cool, so that's his turn. The other giant looks at him and goes, "What the fuck, man?" And then charges at the door.
Through the fire?
Around the fire. Frost giants are a little cleverer than ogres. So he charges around
But he
the fire.
will be running into my spirit guardian.
Yes, he will, yeah. So he's actually going to charge directly at you, Hrothgar. So he'll what? He has to make a save? Is that how it works?
Yes, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And the DC?
It's 15.
Okay, he makes it. So he takes half.
Okay. So he takes half the damage of what I roll with 4d8.
Oh, jeez.
10, 15, 23, so half damage would be 12.
Okay. Alright, so he gets buffeted by all these weird little fairy creatures and he doesn't really know what's going on, but he roars in anger and he is going to swing at you with his fist.
And I will use that Bardic Inspiration to up my armor class.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, so my armor class is 26 right now.
Excellent. Okay. So this guy doesn't have any weapons, but he's trying to kick you with his enormous foot. Okay, that's going to miss. Is it for 1 attack or for the round?
That's a good question, Ian. Ian would have to answer that. It's his ability. I'm not sure if it raises it for the rest of the round or...
Yeah.
I think it's until next turn. I'm not sure.
Ian, are you muted?
Yeah, he's muted.
I imagine it's for the 1 attack, but I'm not sure.
It's just for the 1 attack. I had to look it up.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the next thing he's going to do is he's going to try and punch you with a gigantic fist. Yeah, he's going to hit you.
Damn.
So he's going to... Let's see here. So it's 2 of these. Oh, man. So it's 14 points of damage. You need to make a dexterity save, please.
I rolled a 12 on my dex save.
Okay, so you were knocked 10 feet into the air and back.
Oh.
directly into the flaming stairs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're gonna. Let's see. How does that work? He's
There's
gonna.
10 fire damage for the.
Yeah, he's gonna fall. Yeah, let's just do the fire damage. It won't be as much because he's not already on fire. So I'll do a 1d10. That's 10. Okay, so you take 10 points of damage from the fire as you hit the
And
ground.
that puts me unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, burning alive!
You are in the
Which
fire.
means my spirit guardians and my spiritual weapon go away.
Okay. So this guy just runs up, he tries to kick you dodge, and then he just uppercuts you. And because his fist is so big, it catches you in your entire torso, knocks you into the sky and directly into the flaming stairs. You land and your body is broken.
Damn.
Okay, and then the giant makes a wisdom save for your crown.
Yes, he does.
Okay. And he fails it. Okay. Alright, so then it's back to the initiative.
Well, he hasn't used his move for the round yet, right?
The giant who's under your control, no.
Yeah, so he'll move up beside or behind the one that just uppercutted
Yeah,
Rothgar.
that's fine. Okay. So then it's Bran's turn again.
Okay, I'm going to aim at the giant that's already hurt, and I'm going to cast Hell of Thorns as a second level spell.
Okay.
That's 14 plus 11 to hit.
Okay. That's the hit.
Did you cast Bardic Inspiration on me earlier, and I can't use that for an attack roll, can I? For a damage roll.
You're muted, Ian.
There you go. Sorry, I couldn't unmute. Yeah, you can. You can use it for an attack roll, saving throw, damage roll.
Yeah, I'm going to use it for a damage roll. Okay, that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7, 8, 9. 22 damage.
Yikes.
And my next attack is an 11 plus 11. Will that hit?
Yes. It will.
That one is 6, 7, 8. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, that's upsetting amounts of damage that you're dealing there. Alright, Merker, you're up next.
Merker sees the fire, and he sees his friend fall into it. He's going to actually take off his robe.
Mm-hmm.
That's the skin of the white wolf.
Yeah.
He's going to fill it full of snow, and he's going to walk over and douse his friend with the cloak that's on fire with the snow and try to extinguish him.
Excellent. Okay.
Is that my movement or is that my whole turn?
That's your movement.
Okay. Now that if I have extinguished him, if I haven't, then I'm going to keep trying.
You have.
But if I have, I'm going to attack the frost giant ahead of me.
Okay.
With fire. Firebolt, firebolt, burn him up. So that is 14 to hit.
No, that misses.
All right, I am going to shoot another one at him.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, great. Okay, so 2d10. And he'll be taking 16 points of damage. I would like to action surge.
Okay.
All right, another firebolt. So that is an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
2d10. So that is 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Extra attack.
Very nice.
So that is an 18 to hit.
Another hit.
All right, 2d10. And that will be 12 points of damage.
Very, very nice. So you just unleash this torrent of fireballs at him.
You can't do it until the kitchen.
For real. It's bizarre because it doesn't say that frost giants are vulnerable to fire, but I would think they should be.
Yes, let's go with that.
Like, it doesn't say it in the monster manual, but it makes sense to me that they are. So I'm gonna put
I
them.
don't think they are because fire giants aren't vulnerable to frost either. So
Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Let's say he's upset about it, though. He's definitely not pleased about it.
Okay. And I'm like, Rothgar, can you hear me? Rothgar.
Okay.
No, Rothgar.
Yeah, Rothgar is in bad shape. It is Rothgar's turn.
All right. So on his death save, Rothgar rolls a 16.
Okay.
One success.
One success. Very good. Then it is Rurik's turn.
So my action will be to maintain concentration on the Crown of Thorns, the Frost Giant. My movement, if I can, I'd like to move into the room, kind of just behind him.
Okay,
So
yeah.
the other giant now.
He'll hit you, though, I guess, when you walk past him. Is that how it works? No, it's only when you disengage, right?
No, I'm not disengaging, yeah.
No, I mean, like, if you... I don't know how opportunity attacks work exactly. Is it, like, if you...
Well, it's only if you leave the threat range. I'm just going to walk around behind him.
That's cool. Yeah, you can do that.
That's my action, so.
Okay. And then it is the giant's turn. So I'm guessing the guy's going to hit him again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since if he's attacking from the back, does he get an attack with advantage?
The frost giant?
Yeah, if he's because the one that he's attacking has his back to him.
Yeah, he hit twice anyway. So.
Okay, great, cool.
Oh, this is just so bad. He's gonna kill his brother.
Attack modifier.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? That's.
His brother tried to kill me, so it serves his brother right.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
God, okay, so he does 38 points of damage to him. He swings his sword twice and just chops his back to shreds. Okay, yeah, the other frost giant doesn't know what's going on. He's really confused by the whole thing. What are you doing? The other frost giant, however, is focused enough to continue focusing on you guys, and he's going to turn around and attack Rurik, who is hassling him. So he's going to try and grapple you. So he's going to try and grab you. So
Shit.
you need to make an athletics check. He's got you. It doesn't matter.
Who's he grappling?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
So he's going around the other frost giant.
Well, from what I'm thinking, or maybe I'm incorrect here.
Remember, I moved around behind.
Yeah, so he's standing. He was standing facing the door. The frost giant was behind him, and you moved around behind that giant. You mean behind the other frost giant?
Yeah, I wanted to get
Right.
him.
Okay. That's my mistake. Well, in that case, he will. Bran is standing far away. He can't do anything. Okay, he's going to push
He
past.
can punch his brother who's been cutting him up.
He's going to try and push his brother out of the way and then get to you. So they're going to have to make opposing strength checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he nailed it. So he's going to actually push his brother onto his back, and then he's going to try and kick you.
Okay.
With a big boot. Let's see where he's. Yeah. He's going to miss you, though.
Thank God.
So he's really frustrated about the whole thing. He's really confused as to why his brother is trying to kill him. And that's his turn done. Then it's back to Bran.
Kind of grin under my hood and drop Hunter's Mark on the already injured giant.
Okay, they're both injured to some extent. You mean the one who's really injured, right? The guy with no
Yeah,
weapon.
the one who's getting attacked by his brother.
Yeah, okay.
That's a 14 plus 11 to hit.
Oh, sorry, I can do a wisdom roll for the other giant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, he's out. Okay, sorry, you were going to do Hunter's Mark.
He made it, yeah?
He made the save, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 14 plus 11 to hit after I cast the Hunter's Mark on him.
That's a hit.
And he's already injured. And I just dropped that freaking die again. And can't see it. So that is 25 points of damage on that one.
Wow.
For the second attack, 9 plus 11, will that hit?
Yes, it will.
And that one is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 points of damage on that one.
Okay. He is still standing, but he is swaying. He is really in bits, but he's still there.
Oh, and from now on, whenever I cast, because I just read over it again because I've been using the spell wrong the entire time. If I cast Hell of Thorns, make a dex save.
They make a dex save.
Yeah, for half damage.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's important.
I got Hell of Thorns and Hunter's Mark mixed up for the first half of this game.
Okay, that's no big deal. Okay, so then it is Merkur's turn.
Since this frost giant, who's just went and shoved his brother and attacked my compatriot, does he have his back turned to me now?
He does, yeah.
Then I will attack with advantage.
Very good.
And I will be casting some more fire at his ass.
Very good.
Right. So that is a crit. That's 2d10, so that's already 20 points of damage, plus another 7 plus 4, so that is 11 points. So that's 31 points of damage.
Yeah, you drop him. So he goes up in flames. His ass is literally on fire, and he just falls on his back. Let's say he falls front. Actually, Ian, roll a d4.
Oh no, it's gonna fall on you.
2.
Yeah, it's falling on you. Okay, roll a dex save, please.
12.
Ooh, okay, you're getting smushed. How much damage would a falling giant do?
A D4.
1d10 per 100 pounds.
Oh god. I'm dead.
This guy is 21 feet tall, so I reckon he's got to weigh at least a ton.
I don't know, man.
I would say closer to 2 tons.
You want to say it's 20 feet of falling damage, or what do you want to do there? That'd be 2d6.
Yeah, let's make it 3d6.
3d6.
This guy's pretty huge. Okay, so you're going to take 11 points of damage as he lands on top of you.
God damn it! All day long.
So, with my extra attack, do I have his brother in my sights, or is he too far away? The one with the greatsword.
He's been pushed onto the ground and to the side, so you'd need to move into view.
Have the fires gone out for me to move up there?
No, they're still raging.
Then I will actually ready my action, and I will move back out of the staircase, however far up. Actually, no, stop. I want to grab my friend who's on the ground, who's close to death, put him on my shoulder, and carry him out.
I'm very
to
close
the side.
to that.
Yeah, okay.
We've become like best friends.
Yeah, so I pick him up. He's over my shoulders, and I'm carrying him out of the hallway of the staircase, and then around to the side where I see Odin hanging on the tree. I say a prayer, and I crack open a healer's kit.
Okay, awesome. You can stabilize him.
All right, I stabilize him.
Very
I'm
good.
Smack him in the face. Wake the fuck up.
Sweet. Okay. Hrothgar, it's now your turn.
Hrothgar is waking up to being smacked in the face in a different spot. Verily, I hear you.
Physician, heal thyself.
I am going to spend my last 4th level spell as a Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4d8 plus my spellcasting ability. Yes! So 15 plus 13 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27 hit points.
Very
That
nice.
puts me back up to 28 hit points.
Excellent.
All right.
Awesome.
That is my round.
Okay, then it's
Well, I'll
Rory.
use my move to stand back up. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I probably can't move my arms and legs too well.
No, you're under a giant
Can I still vocalize?
You can still verbalize, yeah.
Okay, then I cast Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a range of 500 feet, so I will teleport myself back to the base of the stairs.
Perfect. Okay. So you summon this spectral door underneath you. You fall through it and just appear very casually at the base of the stairs.
And for my bonus action, I am going to start singing again.
Okay.
Now I'm singing a song about clumsy giants getting too drunk on their own mead and fighting each other until one fell down the stairs and broke his neck. And I'm going to provide bardic inspiration again to the ranger.
Okay.
I can see him from here. Can I see him from here?
Yeah.
Yes, then. That's my round.
All right. Excellent. So the remaining giant comes to his senses after being under this crown of madness, and he looks in horror at his brother, who is covered in these giant slashes from his sword. And he looks at his hands, and he's like, "What have I done?" And he flies into a rage and loses his mind with anger. And he charges at the nearest person, which has to be the ranger. I think it's at the top of the stairs. He's the only one. Is that correct, Bram?
Ranger's probably moved pretty far into the room by now. I haven't been using my move action as I've been firing, have I?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm still at the top of the stairs.
Okay, yeah. So he runs at you. He's in this furious rage, and you can like feel it emanating from him, and he's gonna try and just absolutely bury you under his sword. This sword that's twice the height of you. Oh shit!
Are you using that bardic inspiration to raise up your AC?
Yes, I'm using the bardic inspiration to raise my AC.
Okay, so what's your AC with that?
I rolled a 6, thank God. 22.
That's not enough. Okay, so he's hit you once, and he's hit the crit as well.
Oh, shit.
I'll do the normal attack first.
Wait. No, my favorite enemy thing doesn't give me that. I was going to have him reroll his die. Do the what?
So, first of all, it's going to be 14, 18. First is 24 damage.
Holy shit.
And then the crit is going to be... Oh my god, you're just dead. You're definitely dead. 36, 20, or 42, 50...
Stop.
61 on the second attack. So he does... What did he do in the first one? 24 and then 61. So...
Oh, 24 and 61? Hold on.
The first
85 total.
The first attack was 24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 85 total.
I'm dead.
Dead?
Massive damage.
How far down can I go from massive damage?
All the way.
Equal to your hit.
Equal to your maximum hit points.
What's your hit point total?
I'm not massive damage dead. I'm at negative 17.
Okay.
So then in that case, you're just unconscious at 0.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So he then, just spits on your body, and because he's a giant, he's got so much spit in his mouth, you're just covered in this freezing cold spit. He roars, pleads that he's avenged his brother. Alright, then it's Bran's turn. So you gotta make a death save.
Oh, yeah. You want to see this?
I'll believe you, whatever it is.
It's a 20. Just
Nice. Very nice. So that's what, back to stable?
Yeah.
It's 1 hit point.
I thought that was just 2 automatic saves if you rolled a 20.
No,
You're back alive with 1 hit point.
Oh, that's right. It was in the playtest, and it was just 2.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, yeah, so you are on 1 hit point. You are on the ground, though.
I can't. Well, no, that saves my action, right? Even
Well, the
with one
save
hit
takes
point, I
place at the
can't.
end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
can't heal myself. Okay.
Then it's going to be Merker.
Merker looks down at Hrothgar, or looks at Hrothgar. He says, "We're going to need a plan of attack. I'm going to draw out this frost giant. When he comes out, attack him from the side. He's going to be looking for me, so do a sneak attack." So I move out to the hallway to sum up the giant, and I'm going to be casting 2 firebolts at him.
Okay.
So that is going to be 4 plus 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. And so that's 2d10. That's 11 points of fire damage. And I will cast it again. But I completely missed with a 2.
Okay. All right, very good.
All right, and I'm like, "Come to me."
Yeah, he looks at you, he notices you, and he points.
I point back at him, and I point at my eyes, and then I point at him.
Yeah, he grabs his crotch in your direction. And then,
What?
yeah. He's got bad plans for you.
He pulled fucking Michael Jackson on you.
And then it's going to be Hrothgar's turn.
All right. Hrothgar takes his hammer in his hand and starts swinging it around as he charges after the frost giant. And he jumps up, swinging down, using his divine strike to bring the hammer down on his foe.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolls a natural 20.
Excellent.
So I'll do, well, it's 8 plus my strength plus the magic, so 2, so 10 plus 2d8 because of the
Divine Strike.
divine strike. So 6, 8, 14, or 16 points
Okay.
from that hit.
Are you right on top of him to hit him, or is that a distance attack?
No, that's right on top of him.
Oh, but you're
okay.
you're not on top of him, though. You would have had to run up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, then never mind. I can't. I just run towards him.
Okay. Sorry, I should have got that. Thanks, Fuzzy.
No worries.
Alright. Then, so you run up the stairs. I'm going to say the stairs are probably cooled out by now. Then it's Rurik's turn.
How far away from me is he?
He is. You teleported outside, right, to the base of the
Yeah,
stairs?
to the base stairs.
Mm-hmm. He's at the top of the stairs, so that's about 25 feet.
Oh, okay. Then, I pull out a few tiny tarts and wave a feather in the air, and I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. And what's the DC?
15.
He makes it, exactly.
Son of a bitch. And as my bonus action, I will provide Bardic Inspiration to Hrothgar.
Okay. All right, then it's the giant's turn again. He is furious, and he is going to attack Bran, who is at his feet, prone on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so...
You're a dick.
Hey, it's what he would do. I'm playing this guy as if he was a smart guy, which he is. Yeah, that's going to hit. Oh, God. Yeah, you're to 0 again. You had 1 hit point, right?
Yeah.
I've got 1 hit point.
So Ian, he goes, if I do more than 1 hit point, he just goes to 0, right?
That's right. And if he hits him again, it counts as an automatic failure.
Yeah, he's going to hit him again. Yep. So, do I roll damage, or is it just an automatic failure?
You roll damage, because if you do damage equal to his hit point total, he dies instantly.
Okay. Okay, so that's... Jesus. 30 points of damage.
What was the first one?
That would just be a failed save.
Yeah, that's a failed save.
You fail to save. All right. All right. So he's then laughing. You know, he's like standing in the doorway, and he's just like, "Bring it, you fucking pansies." And yep, then it's going to be Bran's turn.
Roll well, Bran.
Roll
Oh, wow.
Come on. Roll it good for me all night. Come on.
Don't roll a 1.
You want to see it?
Did you roll a 1?
No.
You got loaded dice, man.
No, I don't. I am going to put this thing in its own velvet little dice box.
So you're stabilized again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What is going on?
This dice is getting put in its own little dice box with a velvet lining. That's what's going on.
Giant is determined to kill you, but thinking that you're too lucky, he might just go for somebody else. All right, so then it's Merker's turn again.
Merker sees his friend struggling for his life at the feet of the giant. The stairway in front of him has actually just turned into embers.
Mm-hmm.
He would like to go up and snatch his friend away from the giant, even though he knows that this is going to incur an attack of opportunity from him.
Okay. Oh, this is so bad.
But wait a minute, can I, while I'm doing that, can I ready a dodge?
Yeah?
So to dodge means he has disadvantage to hit me.
That's correct.
Okay. You were very lucky because that was a critical hit.
Fuck yes. Okay, so my AC.
No, it's just a
19.
normal hit. No.
Okay, the second, so he rolls a disadvantage, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so your AC is?
19.
He gets a 19.
Okay, he hit me. That's fine.
Okay,
Hey, it's better than a crit.
yeah,
Trust me.
for sure. Okay, so that is 12, 16, 21, 27 points of damage.
I'm absolutely fine. I take it like a man. I pick up my friend and I leave.
Okay.
Wow.
Good. This is great.
Nice one. So, wait, were you at the base of the stairs?
Plan is better.
Was I at the base?
Yeah. When you started moving?
Yes, I was. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw my friends down. I'm just going to throw them down there to the people that are at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Because I think I'm out of movement.
All right. So, what's the falling damage for 20 feet? 2d6?
No, can they catch him? I'm like, here, catch him.
I could try.
You could try, yeah.
All right,
And I'm
Is
too busy
somebody
charging the
throwing me
frost
down
giant.
the stairs?
Nothing.
Yes, I'm throwing you down the stairs. I'm gonna try a dexterity roll
Okay.
to
I'm telling you, go!
get it in his arms.
All right.
So that is an 18 plus 4.
Okay, that's very good.
22 to throw.
All right, Rurik, you have to catch him, though.
Okay. I guess yeah, okay. I've got a hammer and a shield. I'm not going to impale him on anything.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
I would say Dex, right?
Oh, maybe a strength. I don't know.
Dexterity save?
A check, not a save.
I would think it'd be a dex to catch it.
Yeah.
Strength check?
Okay.
Dex check.
Yeah.
You got to get over there and like position yourself properly to catch him, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. 10.
I'm conscious. Can I, like, add to this at all?
No. You've been carved to bits twice by a giant squid.
I got
10. What do you reckon? Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. You can catch him.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
I
Awesome.
catch him and we both go prone.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Well, the giant has to go through me before it can get to you.
That is not a problem for the giant.
Well, that's okay. He's
Well, he
about
can
to go
try.
flying.
Okay.
Is it my turn now?
Hrothgar, it's your turn, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
So yeah, this round I'll be able to reach the frost giant,
Mm-hmm.
and as I get in front of him, I will say, "Thor, help me defeat these, or help me defeat this abomination, and I slam my hammer into the ground as I cast Thunder Strike as a level 3 spell.
Thunder Wave?
Yeah, Thunder Wave. Sorry.
Okay.
Which is he makes a Dexterity save, or no, I'm sorry, a Constitution save. On a fail save, he'll take 4d8 thunder damage, and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
You can't push him because
On a successful save, he
He's
takes
too
half
big to be
damage and
pushed,
is
yeah.
pushed. And I am doing my divine
channel
to
divinity.
do full damage.
Okay,
Yeah, my
well-
channel divinity.
Issue here is that Posey is engaged with the giant, so you're going to hit him as well.
I don't care.
So you make a Constitution save, and I'll make one for the giant.
All right, so my Constitution save, because I'm a champion, I get to add my proficiency bonus, or half of it,
Excellent. Okay.
rounded up. And I have proficiency in Constitution saves, so.
Excellent. You should be okay.
It's a DC
All right.
15 save.
All right.
And you have inspiration if you want.
Oh, dude, I thought I used my
You
inspiration.
used it to what did you use? Something epic. Oh, to knock the ogre down the stairs.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, and actually, I will use my inspiration to do the extra d6 to damage.
Sure.
I got a 21 Constitution
Yeah,
save.
You're fine. So what is it? Half damage for those who save?
Yes. Half damage of 38, so it would be 19 points half damage.
Okay, 19 points. Thank you.
Anyone who didn't make the save goes flying 10 feet.
Perfect. Okay. The giant is not knockable because he's huge size. I think is how it works, right?
Yeah, that
It doesn't say anything about the size. It doesn't say anything about the size. It says it's pushed 10 feet away from you on a successful save. The creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
Okay. Well, he saved anyway, so.
Yeah, right on. And yeah, as a loud thunder, boom!
Right.
Right at his
I
feet.
think I was thinking of the thunderous rebuke thing that the Tempest Cleric gets.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do if he hits me this round.
Okay. Awesome. Then it's Rurik's turn.
Right. I probably should have been thinking about what I'm going to do.
Well, you've been knocked on your ass by catching Bran.
Yeah, I know. And he's the giant's at least 25 feet away from me.
Yeah. He's
Half
top
of the
stairs.
movement to stand up, so I won't be able to attack him this turn. I'm gonna have another go at Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Say,
Oh, he is nailing these. Yeah, he made it.
Fuck!
15 to DC, right?
yeah, and then I'm still chanting my song,
Okay.
and I will provide bardic inspiration this time to. Sorry, I forgot your name. Shit, Merker. Sorry.
Oh, thank God. I will be using that on my AC.
All right, so then it's back around to this giant. He is going to try and kick Merker.
All right.
So you're going to use the inspiration.
Not the. I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration. That's a +4 to my AC, making it 23.
Okay. All right, so he's going to miss you.
Ho-ho! How the tables have turned.
And then he's going to make his greatsword attack.
Oh fuck.
Twice, actually. So let's see. Okay, he's going to hit you once.
Okay.
This is 4.
He's only averaging like 25 to 30 points of damage per attack.
Yeah. So it's 11, 19, 25 points of damage with his greatsword.
I'm still standing.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a tanky man. Okay, so it's Bran again.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds, a second level spell, on myself. Do I still have the Bardic Inspiration from, before the first time I died?
Can it be active on more than one person, or is it a one-person only thing?
No, they can only have one die of inspiration. It doesn't say anything about a limit of people it can be on.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you have it.
So that's, 25 points of health.
Nice. Okay.
And I stand up.
All right. Merker.
So I'm going to use Second Wind.
Yeah.
As a bonus action.
Okay.
So that is 3 plus 8. That's going to be 11 HP.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. Well, actually, I guess we're engaged in combat. Am I not with the fire giant?
Yes, you are. Yeah. Frost giant.
All right, I'm going to blast him with fire.
Is it disadvantage for casting spells in melee?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
Is it? I'm asking. Do you know it?
If it's a ranged attack, yes.
If it's a ranged attack, okay, yeah, then it is.
All right. So the lowest I got was a 13 plus 4 is going to be 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so that's 2d10 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 12 points of damage. And I will be doing it again.
Yep.
Rolling with disadvantage. See, I got a 5 plus 4, so I guess a 9's not going to hit.
No, it's not going to hit.
All right. That's me. I'm done.
Excellent. Okie dokie. Hrothgar?
All right. Hrothgar will use his Divine Strike and swing his hammer with wrath upon this this horrible monstrosity. So that is 12 plus 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool. $16 points.
Very nice. Okay. And then it's Rurik.
Okay. So he's 25 feet away?
Yeah, he's at the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I have a 25-foot movement. Very convenient for me. So, I'm going to charge up the stairs and run up to him.
Okay.
Oh, bold move.
I'm going to touch him, and I am going to cast Bestow Curse.
Oh my.
He gets to make a saving throw, Wisdom.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. So I am going to do the third curse option.
Mm-hmm.
While cursed, the target must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of his turns. If he fails, he wastes his actions that turn doing nothing.
God, that is so good.
And then for my bonus action, I'm still singing away, and now I'm singing a song about the tragic story of the frost giant that killed his brother. And I'm going to provide bardic inspiration to Merker.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Excellent. Okay, then it's the giant's turn. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Is that right?
He does. And actually, I've kind of lost track of my bardic inspirations. Actually, I might not have any bardic inspiration left.
Okay.
I've done at least 4, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've done one every turn.
I don't have any left.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the DC? 15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he makes it. He is. Oh God, what is he going to do? He's kind of fucked. He is going to try and kick Hrothgar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armor class is 20.
Yeah, he's going to hit you.
Damn it.
So that is going to be. Let me see here.
Does he disengage fighting me to hit him?
I think he's engaged with both of you. Can that?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. If that's all
Disengage
right.
and step out of melee range.
Like, you're both in rally range with him, so I think he can pick his targets.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Dag nabbit.
It's going to be 24 points of damage to Rothgar, and you've got to make a DC 15 dexterity check, please. Save, sorry.
It was 20 points, you said, and DC 15?
24 points.
24 points, okay. And hey, I got a 17.
Okay, yeah, so he does kick you, but you're not knocked into the air.
Thank God.
He then is going to make a swing with his sword for Merker.
Damn.
Yeah, he's going to hit you. He's going to do 13, 16, 19 points of damage to Merker with his great sword. And that's him done. And then back around to Brand again. This guy is tough.
Yeah, he is.
His brother sure wasn't.
Yeah, it's because he was doing damage to him.
I'm going to use my last first level spell to drop Hunter's Mark on this giant.
Okay.
That's at 11 plus 11 to hit, 22.
That's a hit.
And he's already damaged, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes! That's 8 plus 8 is 16, correct?
Uh-huh.
And then 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 points of damage.
Wow, okay, nice.
I rolled 2 8s on 2d8.
Very nice.
And then for my second attack, that's 14 plus 11 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 points of damage.
That drops him. Okay, so it's an arrow directly in the throat, and you see instead of blood, it's like icicles and steam coming out, and he falls. Actually, someone roll me a d4.
1.
I got a 4.
Oh.
That's bad.
I got a 2.
Okay, so even was falling on you guys. Uneven was falling not on you guys. So I need Merker and Hrothgar to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, I thought you said even he wasn't falling.
I cannot make the saving throw because in the last, I was on my turn. I was going to play out how my character fell down to his knees, unconscious.
Oh right, okay.
So I am not able to make that saving throw.
Okay, I didn't realize you were unconscious.
Well, I was
I
just
rolled a
saving it to do
19
something dramatic, but never
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
Wait, was it Dex?
It was Dex, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Okay, you can jump out of the way. Merker, you can describe how you get crushed by the giant if you like.
So the giant comes down, and as the sword falls into me, and he takes these blows, I just see this massive man. It just becomes like this wall of flesh, and just my hand is sticking out from his shoulder.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so that is the end of that combat. Well done.
Someone get me the fuck out of there and heal me.
I'm going to go ahead and walk up the stairs and spit on the giant. I'll go ahead and drag Merker out from under his corpse.
Yeah, I'll try to help prop up the giant's shoulder as much as I can to try
Sure,
to...
yeah. Between the
I'll go ahead and, I'll cast I'll use my medicine ability. I don't have any spells. So.
Okay.
Wait, on him? I can revivify.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
I'll let
cast.
him use the spell.
That's fine. I will cast revivify on him.
Oh, sweet.
Fine, so he's back to 1, right?
Back.
While he's doing
my
that,
ass, it will save his.
I'm going to collect my arrows.
So I jump up, I do a backflip, and I high five everyone. I'm like, yeah.
Nice. And I point at the half elf, and I say, "May no man ever make fun of you for using an arrow again."
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe. Wow.
I'm sure it'll happen. Don't worry.
Okay, so there are stairs at the back of the room.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, I think we should probably regroup.
Yeah, we need to regroup here, guys.
I'm going to take a nap. You all can
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I'm going to take a nap for like the next week, okay?
out of game for a second. Do you guys have time for another encounter, or do you want to?
I've got all the time in the world, man.
Yeah, I got all the time in
just
the world, but
finished work,
I do
so-
need to grab something to drink and use the restroom.
Sure. Let's take a bio break. Yep.
Yeah, I've
Alright,
got
I'll see you back here in like 5 minutes.
Cool. Perfect.
I've got all the time in the world, but my character needs a long rest. So,
Yeah, I think we do need to take a long rest with our characters because I use most of my spells in that encounter.
Cool.
A lot of my good stuff, yeah.
yeah, I have one spell slot left,
And I think I used probably about twice as many bardic inspirations as I used.
and I'm gonna go grab something to drink and use the restroom.
Yeah, me too. I'll be back in a second.
All right. You're still there, Vinny?
Yeah, I am for the moment.
You used almost all your spells, yeah?
Most of them. I've been marking them as I've used them. I've been very good about that. I
used-
had 1/3 level left. Actually, I didn't quite use as many as I thought. I had 1/3 level, 3 first levels, and 2 second levels left.
I have exactly the same.
But yeah, I used some of my best stuff. Like that was rough.
That was insane, yeah. It's lucky that that Crown of Madness worked because if we
Yeah,
had played both of those guys,
we'd all been dead.
I think that would have been a TPK.
Yeah. And I love the fact that even though technically they aren't considered humanoid, I love the fact that Lloyd allowed it because the fact that it was such a cool idea. And
Well, I don't know. I
I
didn't
don't know
go
about
there just to see because the Google search I found, I just did a search on Are Giants Humanoids?
yeah,
And the very first things that pop up are like about alien humanoids, giants attending Kim Jong Il's funeral. So But and then DNA test confirms that giant humanoids existed.
Okay.
And then a Paizo thing discussing why giants aren't considered humanoids in Pathfinder.
All right. No, I mean, to me, they are humanoid in shape. They think like people, I guess. So it made sense to me. Plus, it was a really fucking fun idea. So.
well, yeah, no, and I think it's great. Like for the DM should be allowed to say, yeah, I'm going to allow that because it does add flavor to the game.
Yeah. Man, if you hadn't.
Man, I can get critted though. I've been critted 3 times.
Yeah, you've been unlucky.
I've only been missed once out of every time they've hit me. Or somebody swung at me. I've only been missed 1 time.
Okay,
Because
I'm
the
back.
armor class is 20.
I guess giants have a dislike for Thor.
And from what I'm seeing here, like Forgotten Realms Wiki and SRD and stuff, giants are humanoid creatures, usually of great strength and size. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense to me that they're humanoid.
Lloyd, I gotta apologize to you, brother. I did not mean to get Hunter's Mark and Hell of Thorns mixed up.
That's no big deal. It's all right.
And this guy right here is usually my lucky die.
Uh huh.
I started rolling this one tonight just for the hell of it. He's been lucky as shit.
Yeah, if you hadn't charmed that other giant, you would have been in serious trouble. But
I think we'd have been dead.
yeah, because he was doing similar damage, and he had grapples and stuff, so he was going to pick you guys up and throw you and stuff, But yeah, you controlled him, and he just kicked the crap out of him.
Yeah, was he basically one of your monk types, your Berserkagon thing?
Pretty much, yeah. I reskinned him as this kind of grappler giant, where he would pick you up, he would throw you, he would punch and kick instead of using a weapon.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah, I really wanted him to pick someone up and then throw him at somebody else. That would have been fun.
No one tosses a dwarf.
Yeah, but we gotta take a long rest, man. I have 1 second level spell slot left.
I'm happy for that. I used up a lot of my good spell slots anyway.
And there's already a campsite here.
A nice roaring fire as well. So.
Kind of smells of ogre, but
Oh yeah.
We'll just throw the ogres on the fire.
yeah, I got carried away with my bardic inspirations too. I have no idea how many I used. I'll have to watch the playback later to find out. But I'm only actually supposed to be able to use 4 between long rests.
Okay.
Oh, no, or short rest. No, short rest will restore them all as well.
Okay.
Because I have an ability I got at a higher level that allows me to regain all my inspiration at short rest. Called,
A lot of the time it didn't make a difference, though. They were still hitting or they were missing either way, you know, so it didn't make a huge difference.
oh, true. Well, font of inspiration.
But the crazy thing is, man, you know, I was using
He's laying down in here.
the Hell of Thorns damage with the Hunter's Mark attributes, and I was really screwing that up. And then Ian pointed out to me, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, because you were doing a ton of damage the whole time, and I was wondering how you were doing that. But it's not a big deal. It's not like a game ending, you know. It's fine.
Because I was adding that D10 to every attack.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas you would only get it per casting of the spell, so you could only really do it like maybe once a round.
Yeah.
And then even then you can only do it 4 times before you run out of spell slots.
Yeah.
But still, it's pretty damaging. I mean,
Yeah, the Ranger can output a serious amount of damage.
Well, even with Hunter's Mark, it's not a D10, it's a D6 to every attack, but that's still plus you add in that Colossus Slayer, you know, where he does an extra D8 on once per turn.
Yeah.
it's a vengeance pile where you're adding a D6, a D10, and a D8 to your already D8.
Yeah.
And he gives me Bardic Inspiration, oh my god.
Plus your dexterity bonus, yeah, and if they give you Bardic Inspiration, 6.
Actually, if he gave me Bardic Inspiration, I had dropped Hunter's Mark. If it was the turn after I had dropped Hunter's Mark, and he gave me Bardic Inspiration, and I chose the bonus action to cast Hell of Thorns as a 2nd level spell, that was my first attack. It would do 2d8, 2d10, and 2d6.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much damage. All right, are we all back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I believe so.
You guys, I assume, want to take a long rest after that.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Might try.
Yeah, you can rest easily here. There's no noise here or anything. It's actually really peaceful, and it doesn't feel ominous or anything. It feels safe. So you finally warm up by the fire. You get a good night's rest.
I won't even sing.
And I pray to Thor and thank him for allowing me to live such a wonderful battle.
I mean, you nearly died a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you want to go up the stairs then? It's the only place you can go, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I will begin to sneak up the stairs.
Okay.
I'll take it.
You need to, if you're going first, Josh, you're going to need to make a dexterity save, please.
14 plus 7.
Yeah, you're good. So you step on one of the stairs and it falls away into this pit. It's just a space of 1 step, but if you had stepped on it, you would have fallen into the pit. So you can obviously wonder what else about that.
I'm going to go a little more cautiously, but I'm still going to be stealthy.
Sure.
How far down is that pit?
Sorry?
How far down is that pit?
It's about 50 feet down.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would hurt.
I tell everyone to watch for traps. I'm going to go ahead and roll my stealth for you. That is 19 plus 7.
Okay, yeah, you are very stealthy. As you keep going up the stairs, all the sides of the walls, it's quite a thin staircase at some points, and you can see where the giants kind of scrape through. You can see bits of fur and stuff stuck to the walls where they had like pushed through. And you get to the top, and there's this door, and it's big enough for you guys to fit through, but you can see that the giants had been trying to smash their way through it, but they couldn't get through. And then you reach the top of the stairs, and you enter this dark hall. The room is about 40 feet high, the same size as the other room, size-wise. There's a brazier lit on either side of this altar, and on the altar lies a spear. It's not very ornate. It's dark, well-polished wood. The blade is this kind of dull gunmetal grey, and that, you assume, is the spear of Odin.
Can I do a stone cutting check just on the stonework in here to try to to see, if I recognize is like what kind of work this is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to add my proficiency bonus for stone fences. Was it intelligence? Intelligence.
I think it's history.
16.
Yeah. Okay. So this kind of there are a few of these around the world. They call them godstones, and they're these. They seemingly rain down from the heavens before anyone even existed, and they're these huge kind of rocks that are carved full of these images and kind of holy things to the gods, the Norse gods. So there's a Thor tower, there's one for Freya, and various Norse gods spread around the world. The Odin stone is way up in the north, and it was once the Ice Sea. It was an island in the middle of the Ice Sea, but since the Ice Sea has been here, no one's been up here for centuries because it's too dangerous to come out here. But yeah, this is really, really old, older than even the elves.
I just take in a big inhalation and just like stare around the place in awe.
Yeah. I'll walk up to the Odin stone. I will walk up to the Odin stone and like hold my hammer up to my chest as I say, Thor has blessed me to be in the presence of some magnificent marvel.
All right. As you walk up to the altar, there's this sudden thick silence, and the hairs on your arms stand up, and you get the smell of ozone in your nose, and there's this huge bright flash. So everyone needs to make a dexterity save, please.
Oh crap!
Natural 20. A 20.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
My
16 plus 7.
You're good.
22.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay, you're all good. You all managed to either take cover or jump out of the way. And when you look back up, you see that in front of you stands a man, 15 feet tall, and he's in this gleaming golden armor. Stretched out behind him are these black feathery wings, like a raven's wings. And he's got this helmet on, and it's stylized in the shape of a raven. He looks at each of you, and his golden eyes, they're boring into your soul, and you feel a little bit worried. He raises this giant hammer that he has, and he says, "You are unworthy. You will not take the spear."
I say, fair enough. We came, we tried.
Now you're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
I will cast thaumaturgy to
Thaumaturgy.
make my eyes glow like lightning.
Okay.
21.
21.
10.
Oh crap! Initiative 17.
8.
8. Okay. All right. So this creature, you don't really know exactly what it is, but you're assuming it's some sort of holy thing, and it puts the hammer down next to it, and it disappears, and it materializes this incredibly ornate longbow, and it pulls it back, and it takes a shot at what's his name? Hrothgar, because he's further at the front.
Hrothgar.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just very unfortunate today.
That's because I keep putting myself out there. I can't help it.
Yeah. So
It's what America Thor would do.
does an 18 hit? I don't think so.
No, I have 20 armor class.
So it actually just fizzes right past you, and then he surges forward, and instead of walking, it's just like he turns into mist, and then appears right in front of you with the hammer in hand and takes a swing at you. That's exactly a 19.
A 19?
A 19, yeah.
The fifth.
I thought your AC
Yeah,
was
is
a
it?
19.
20.
It was until I got the +1.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
Okay. Cool. So he misses you then as well, and he is just stunned that he's managed to miss twice. Okay, then it's going to be Bran's turn.
Kind of smile and, whisper under my breath, Nike will grant me. No, Nike is Greek.
Hermes?
Who's the Norse god of victory?
Tyr, probably.
Yeah,
Tyr will
cheer.
grant me victory. I drop my hunter's mark on him. My first attack is 16 plus 11.
So 26. That's a hit.
Yeah. That will do 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 14 plus 11.
Yep.
And he's damaged, so that one will do 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14 points of damage.
So 19 and 14. Okay, cool. All right then. Next is going to be Hrothgar.
And I look at him and I say, as I hold my hammer up high, I say, Thor will imbue my hammer with the power to strike you down. And I hit the ground and I do Thunderwave right at his feet. I'm doing it as a 4th level spell.
Uh-huh.
And I will do the Channel Divinity so that it automatically does max damage.
Mm-hmm. So he makes a
which
con
is
save?
40 points. Huh? He gets his Constitution saving throw for
Okay.
half the damage.
Yeah, he makes it. So what's half the damage?
Half of 40 is 20 points.
Oh, nice. Okay. And as you do that, he locks eyes with you, and you feel this primal terror inside you. You need to make a Wisdom save, please.
Woohoo! At least that's something I'm good at. 17 plus 7, so 24.
Yeah. Okay. So you swallow your fear, and you're like, I'm not afraid. I can do it.
I can stare down a hellhound without flinching.
Apparently so. Yeah. Very nice.
That's my personality trait.
Actually, you can have inspiration for that. I like that. Even though you didn't necessarily do anything,
I made a save.
It's thematic, and I like it. You know.
I've made a save and managed to not get hit twice for once.
Yeah. Okay, so then it's gonna be Merker.
Okay. So how far away am I from this raving god?
Okay, so you guys walked into the room. Only Hrothgar walked forward to the altar, so you're about 40 feet away.
Okay, so I'm just going to take a step back and position my body behind the wall on the staircase, and then I'm going to lean forward a bit, hold out my hand with my sword in it, point my sword, and shoot fire at this god.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. So that's a 19 plus 4, 23. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, so 2d10. 1 second. That will be 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, you see the fire hit him and it kind of fizzles out and doesn't seem to do doesn't hurt him as much as you thought it would.
I forgot to mention, I don't know if this has any bearing, but unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from me as well.
Okay.
So I don't know if the stone was secure or not, but if it wasn't, it was shoved 10 feet back.
No, the altar with the spear on it is very steady. It's going nowhere.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, but you see bits of debris and dust in the room just fly out in every direction.
What about the spear?
The spear is very steady. It's going nowhere.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so when you tried to hit him with fire, he lifts his hand up, and you feel sort of a rumble inside you. So you need to make a dexterity save, please.
Oh, am I granted no cover by the wall? Or is it just like a spiritual thing?
It's a spiritual thing. I'll give you advantage though.
Okay, awesome.
Because you are hidden.
Alright, so that's a dexterity save?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. For dexterity saves, I also get to add my my proficiency bonus to it because I'm a champion.
The athlete thing, yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome. Plus my dexterity bonus. So that is going to be 10 plus 4 plus 2. So that's going to be a 16.
Okay, now he's gonna hit you, unfortunately.
Okay, great.
So you're gonna take 7 thunder damage as you hit him and you just feel this rumble inside you.
All right. So am I able to make my second attack against him?
Yes.
Okay. So I will do that. How far? He's 40 feet away.
Yes.
I pull out a dart.
Okay.
I kiss my dart, and I see this godly being in front of me. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just talking to the dart. And I'm like, please hit true. Hit him in the eye. I say to him, what are you? Are you the crow of Odin? With a critical failure.
Wow. Okay.
A critical failure.
How badly did you throw it? Let's find out. Did you hit Hrothgar? Is the real question. Because he's standing right in front of this guy.
Yeah.
Hrothgar, roll me just a quick dex save.
12.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, so it doesn't hit you. It doesn't hit the guy. It goes way off to the side.
Does he make any kind of response? Does he announce who he is or what he's about?
Yes, he does. He says, "I am Mugen."
Do I know what that is?
Yes, you know that's one of Odin's ravens.
It's one of his agents?
Ravens. Odin has two ravens.
Oh, so when I said, are you a raven? Are you Odin's raven? That was right.
Yes. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So he's some sort of, exarch or something of Odin.
I say, I know that you're the protector of this spear, but what's wrong with Odin?
What's wrong with Odin?
Yeah, why doesn't Odin have a spear?
He says, I am here to test who is worthy.
Fair enough.
And then it's going to be Rurik's turn.
Is there anything that I can take cover behind nearby?
You could hide in the staircase as well, I guess.
And how far away from him would I be then?
40 feet.
Not too far. Is there any way I can get closer to him and hide behind like a pillar or anything? Or
Sure, yeah. Let's say there's 4 pillars holding up the ceiling.
I want to try to get within 25 foot of him.
Yeah, so if you move... Yeah, you move 20 feet, there'll be a pillar.
Okay, get behind the pillar, and I'm going to cast Heroism on myself.
Okay. And what does that do?
Heroism imbues me with bravery. Until the spell ends, I'm immune to being frightened, and I gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of my turns.
Wow.
And you're doing this as you're cowering behind a staircase. I just want to see the irony there.
A pillar, come on now, a pillar. I wanted to just take cover behind the pillar before I cast the spell on myself.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay.
Next turn is going to be brilliant.
It's like, I'm heroic, I'm heroic.
Okay, so it's back to his turn, and he is going to attack Hrothgar, who's he engaged with. So he swings his giant maul towards you. That's going to be a hit. So it's... Oh my. Oh my. Can you hear that? It's a lot of dice.
Yeah, that sounds like my fate.
So it's gonna be 22 points of damage, radiant damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to again move by turning into this cloud of feathers and then appearing next to the cowardly bard.
Hey, I'm heroic.
Rolling a 19. I think that hits, right?
That's a hit.
Okay. Ooh, you are lucky. Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 13 points of damage from his radiant glowing maul.
Is that all you got?
he chuckles in this really deep baritone. And then he begins to cast a spell.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So many actions.
Yeah. This is I've given him legendary actions so he can act on other people's turns. So he'll actually do this on the next person's turn, but that's fine.
How big is the Stone of Odin?
The stone you're standing in? Like you're standing
No, the
inside
Stone
the
of
stone.
Odin.
So the
The one
Odin
I'm
stone is
standing
the tower itself. You're standing inside the stone.
Oh, okay.
There's an altar at
I
the
thought
back.
there was like, yeah. How big's the altar?
The altar goes up it's about your height and about twice as wide.
Okay.
And it's carved
more-
with these really intricate sort of what are they called? Like
So it doesn't have any dimensions that are 5 feet or less.
no, it's pretty big.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, yeah, it's Brown's turn again.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hellethorns on my arrow.
Hmm?
Yes! Crit.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me?
No. Does that maximize all the dice?
That's a good question. Does it? I don't know actually how it works. I would think it maximizes your weapon dice, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take 1d8 out of here. Or no, it's, you roll that anyway. So. That is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
Wow.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 points of damage. But he can make a dex save for half.
Is it magical? It's magical, right?
The Hell of Arrows is magical, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Plus, it's a magic weapon. It's all magical.
Okay, what is the DC?
DC is 16.
He makes it.
Damn it!
He is quite good against magic.
And that is 14 plus 11 to hit.
14 plus 11 is 24. That's a hit. Sorry, what was the total damage then last time? If it was halved?
30 half is 19.
Okay, 19. Perfect. Thank you.
And this damage is 8, 14, 20 points of damage.
Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, yeah. So he looks directly at you, and you feel like you're about to crap your pants. You need to make a wisdom save, please.
Is it a frightened kind of thing?
Yes.
And I have advantage. 18 plus
Yeah, you're fine.
4.
You are fine. Okay, so he doesn't frighten you either for some reason.
Kind of spin an arrow and put it in my teeth.
Next is Hrothgar.
Okay. So
Cool.
what I will do is I am going to run up, and I'm going to use my Divine Strike as I swing my hammer down on top, or not on top, but onto the huge raven.
Yeah.
And I am going to roll. Oh, it's a 19, not a 20. So that is a total of a 24 to hit.
That's going to hit.
All right, and now I can use my inspiration to add to the damage, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to.
Wait. Bardic Inspiration?
No, you didn't give me Bardic Inspiration, did you?
No. Your regular Inspiration, no. That's only to gain advantage or
Again, advantage, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't worry about it. I'm not going to use it yet. But I will roll my 2d8.
Say, I didn't use any Bardic Inspiration yet, so.
15, 16, 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, with my shielded arm, I pull out a little piece of paper, and I say the words, "Thor will protect you," and cast Shield of Faith on the bard. So he
Okay.
gets a +2 to his armor class.
Very good.
Woo!
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, actually, a shimmering field appears around him, giving him a +2 to his armor class.
Merker, you are next.
Has anyone tried to pick up the spear yet?
No.
I walk over and pick up the spear.
Okay. Yeah.
It's appropriate.
You can't get
Yes.
all the way there unless you dash.
I dash and pick up the spear.
Okay. Yeah, you pick it up and you feel this incredible pulse of power coming from it. It like hums with energy.
Nice.
Yeah, so you now are wielding the spear of Odin, and he looks directly at you.
I'm like, guys, how did you not think of this?
Because we were keeping him distracted so you could do it.
Okay.
He looks directly at you,
Right.
and he raises a hand,
Right.
and this holy flame descends down upon you.
Okay.
So you're going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Sounds good. So I rolled a natural 18 plus 6 is going to be a 24.
Excellent. Okay, so you do pass the save, but you take half damage.
Okay, sounds good.
So. Okay, so you take 10 points of radiant damage.
So as I would just like to RP this,
Uh-huh.
since I'm a high elf, I actually ignite my body full of fire. So I'm just like this flaming beast when I pick up this spear. And as this holy light comes down, it actually like comes through the fire that emanates from my body and just ignites my body in holy light.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'm on board.
Okay.
Very cool. So you're wielding this spear, and it makes you feel invincible.
Dude, any bonuses there?
Yeah, you don't know exactly, but there are lots of bonuses there.
Okay. Amazing. All right. Sorry. Please go.
Okay, Rurik, you're next.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So his attention is on Merker.
Yes, fully on Merker. Yeah.
I'm feeling heroic. I've got the blessing or armor of Thor on me as well. So I'm taking Skullcracker, which I've named the warhammer I picked up out of the chest.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to make 2 attacks against him.
Very nice.
I'm not going to bother trying to use magic on him. It just doesn't seem very appropriate. So I got, the first one is a 21.
That is just going to hit.
So that'll do 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the second attack is a 10. So that's going to miss.
That's going to miss, yeah. All right.
And I will give a rousing speech and grant bardic inspiration to Merker.
Excellent. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
So it is Mugen's turn, and he is now filled with holy rage that you have dared to desecrate the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Merker.
So he moves towards you again in this blur of feathers and shadow and appears.
So when he does that, there's no attack of opportunity then, huh?
That's pretty much how it works, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's like a teleport, I guess.
Yeah, it makes.
And he brings his maul to bear and is going to try and strike you.
Yes, but I'm going to deflect it with a spear.
Not quite, but yeah. He's gonna hit you. Okay. For 23 points of radiant damage.
Excellent. Thank you.
And then he is going to hit you again.
Okay.
This time missing. Okay.
All right.
Then it's going to be Bran's turn.
Bran just kind of smiles knocks an arrow into the eye of Tyr, which he has named his bow. And that's a 14 plus 11 to hit.
That's going to hit.
And he's injured, so... Oh, and as a bonus action, he does go ahead and cast Hell of Thorns, a second level spell on that first arrow.
Sure.
So that is 9, 17, 31, 37 points of damage, which he can make a dex save for half.
Yeah, he nails the save.
That's 19.
Yep, 19.
And again, that is unreal. That is serious damage.
He spins the arrow that was in his teeth, knocks it. That's a 19 plus 11 to hit.
Yep.
And this one does, of course, less damage. That is 18 points of damage.
Wow, okay. He doesn't get a save against that, no?
No.
Okay, perfect. When you do that, he, again, raises a hand and you feel a rumble inside your body. You need to make a dexterity save, please.
My highest roll was an 18 plus 7.
Okay.
Because if it's fear, I get advantage on all fear checks.
It's not fear, it's just a dexterity save.
Okay, then my lowest was a 14 plus 7.
Well, you don't get advantage on dexterity checks. Oh, your lowest, sorry, okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
14 plus 7.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, that is going to make it. So you take half, which is going to be 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
All right. Then it's going to be Hrothgar's turn.
Hrothgar's getting sick and tired of this thing running from him. So again, he's going to chase it down. He's going to raise Verndari, which is the name of his warhammer. Which is also, by the way, it's Norse for protector. And he is going to bring it crushing down with a divine strike onto the godly raven. And I roll a natural 20. 8 plus 10. 26 points of damage.
Very nice. Okay. And then it is Merker's turn, who is now wielding the Spear of Odin.
So I'm going to be doing extra attacks and action surge for a total of 4 attacks with the Spear of Odin.
It is a +5 weapon.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Actually, Philip, how many attacks do you get normally?
2.
Okay, so you do 2, and then the extra for 2 more. Okay, yeah, got it.
So 4 attacks, yeah. Okay, so that will be my first attack. Is going to be... That's fine. So it's just really high, like 27.
It's just really high. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And I'm just going to roll again to attack him?
Yeah, roll your attacks and then we can do the damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 18 plus 5 plus 3.
Yeah, his AC is 21, so if you get over that, you're going to hit him.
Okay. So that is going to be 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 3 is 19. I guess that's going to be a miss. No, wait a minute. Plus my strength, which is another 3.
Okay, then it hits.
All right. Yep. And this is the last one. 15 plus 5 is 20 plus all the others. That's a hit. Was that the last one? Was that all 4?
That was 4 hits, yeah.
Okay, so what's the is that a 1d10 or what?
It's a 1d10, yep.
Okay.
And it's +5 damage on each one, plus a d6 of radiant damage. So you're going to roll 4d10 and 4d6 with this instrument of the Allfather.
He's going to add what, +5 for each?
For each.
That's plus 20.
And then it's a +2 because I don't know. Never mind. It's not a +2.
Plus his
All
strength.
right. Is this a one-handed weapon or is it two-handed?
It's two-handed.
Okay. Thank you.
No
So
problem.
let me just collect my D10s here. I don't.
What does he get his strength bonus to that too?
He certainly does.
Okay. So that is also a. I'm sorry. I don't. I need to just grab one more. Hold on.
That's okay, no problem.
I thought I had enough dice here, but I didn't. Okay. Do you hear that?
Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
All right. So that's 10, 9, 5, 3. That's 5 and 5 and 6 and 5 and. Okay, so that is. All right, so that's 15. That's 21 plus 9 plus 10 plus 5 plus 3. That is
48.
Hold on, let me count.
Oh, sorry.
That's 10. That's 8. That's 48 plus 3 for strength.
4 times your strength.
Yeah,
So
4 times, so plus
Oh,
12.
4 times. Oh, okay, so that's going to be 12.
And then
12
plus
is going
5
to
for each
be
attack.
8, 9. So that's 10. Carry the 1. That is 5. That's 60 points of radiant damage against this creature.
Okay, yeah, it killed him.
the, oh, you killed him.
It killed him, yeah.
I think he had another 20 on my too, so that's 4 times plus.
Yeah.
Yes!
He had more damage too. Okay, you want to describe it?
So I take off one arm. I take off his other arm. I take off his wings. And then in one sweep, I clean off his legs. And I stand there holding his torso by his head of the raven. And I just lift it up over my friends and say, "We're going back."
Awesome. Yeah, so all this golden light shines out of his body and he just turns to dust. Excellent work.
Nice.
Right, a fucking platinum hit out of this, man.
Okay, so as you slay this thing, you hear like a thumping noise, and one of you goes to look out the window, and you see approaching in the distance a horde of giants. Hundreds of orcs, scores of hill giants, and dozens of frost giants. At the middle of it all is an enormous, huge giant, easily triple the size of a normal giant. He looks like a titan. And the roar is so loud you can feel the ancient tower rumble. And that is the end.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Good job, Lloyd.
Good job, Lloyd.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was an excellent. That was your first game. That was your first game that you've ever run.
Pretty much, yeah. I run like a little game with my friends, but it's not anything like this.
That felt super epic.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, awesome game, Lloyd.
All right, so everybody who's watching, go join the Tabletop one-shot group. That's where I found all these wonderful people. And you guys want to plug your channels again? You can do that.
Yeah, keep an eye on this channel here anyway. I'll just keep posting lots of actual plays. That's really all I have intended for right now, is just to do lots of actual sessions. So, and again, I also support the Tabletop one-shot group because that's where I met most of these guys.
Yeah,
Excellent.
go on, Posey.
Oh, my name's Philip Posey. I run the channel Maps and Dragons. Pretty soon we're going to have a lot of videos dedicated to making maps for your RPGs. I'll also be making some that I can mail out to you. So if you're interested in having something made and have it done live, look me up. Anyway, I hope to see you on the One Shot group. Hope to see you in the YouTube RPG Brigade and at BrigadeCon. So anyway, my name is Philip Posey. Take care.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I run Art of D20. Pretty soon I'm going to be putting up a video about, or I'm going to start a video about all the different character classes in D&D 5th edition. My channel's about to get new players into the game of D&D, one of my favorite hobbies. Definitely go join the Tabletop One-Shot RPG group on Facebook. Great bunch of guys. That's where I met all of these fuckers. They're a great bunch of guys, too. So go join them. Nice to meet you. Go join them. Check out Art of D20. Check out Fantastic Dimensions. And Posey, what was the name of your channel again, brother?
Maps and Dragons.
Check out Maps and Dragons. Y'all have a good night.
All right, guys. Thank you.
And of course,